I still don't have a freaking 1,000 subscribers. What the hell's going on?
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what Armus did to Tasha Yar. And in one of the worst episodes of Star Trek ever made. How are you all doing, my lovely, lovely internet friends? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful time coming up for Christmas, which has destroyed my wallet. I mean, just look at all the bloody presents that are, you know, mostly not for me. And here is some great news, guys. No longer will we have hamster-powered internet powering our streams together because I retired the hamsters, and by retired I mean I put them in the food processor, and I am now being powered by space hamsters. Yes, that's right, the internet that you are seeing in front of you is coming from space. And from space, I am joined by the one and only S.O.M. Hello S.O.M, how are you doing?
Hello world, hello. You know what time it is? It's time for some enlightenment. As I always say, who let the wise man? I am the wise man and I'm here to bring the enlightenment. So let's get on with the show.
Wonderful.
Get enlightened.
I'm always excited for enlightenment. Now, we did try to have a discussion about your presentation last time, but unfortunately my internet just did not want to play games. So I figure we can just kind of start again with what
You're
doing.
Supposedly space internet.
Yes, now we have space internet, which is amazing and quick and fast. However,
which is not the
fucking
case.
reason, even though brilliant, internet from space, that router has no Ethernet ports, like none at all. So to be able to connect my PC to that, I had to buy a special adapter that, of course, you can only buy from Elon Musk. So I'm just throwing my money at Elon Musk now. Right. Now, S.O.M.
Yo, so we're here finally.
Yes.
Courtesy of the internet. DSL. Yeah.
Let me get
cell
your,
tower internet.
Presentation
And
back
obviously
up.
not the space internet.
Definitely space internet. We are currently speaking to each other through space.
We'll dig into that. There is nothing like space internet.
No, there's nothing like space internet. Right. Now let's get this presentation back up. Where? Oh goodness me!
I do have another gift card. I don't know if you've seen it.
A gift card is lovely. I'll give that to people. Yeah. So here's a gift card from S.O.M, guys. Let me just bring that up for everybody. I'm not quite sure why he calls this a gift card.
It's the season. It comes with gifts.
Compliments.
It's the season of gifts.
Show and give proof of the ISS. Show and give proof of the ISS, asking for photos, technical drawings and schematics of the ISS being assembled and tested here on Earth before being launched and assembled in orbit.
Yeah. So you do that. So yeah. Everybody in the comment feed, as the show runs on, you look for that.
I mean, for videos of it being, launched and assembled and stuff, just go to Scott Manley's channel. He has an entire playlist of the assembly and launch of the ISS pieces. You don't really test them on the ground because they're in space, not on the ground. So you put them up there and then you do all the testing and stuff up there. But if you want to see any of the videos, just go to Scott Manley's YouTube channel and look at the playlist ISS assembly. Is that okay?
I'd love to look into that.
Oh, and here is also an hour-long uncut video of a tour of the ISS with them going through hatches and all sorts.
Like the video you're playing right now?
Sorry? Yeah, the video I'm playing right now. It's an hour-long, uncut tour of the ISS with 2 cameras.
Let's see the launch. Quick.
Well, the launch, I don't have the launch here. The launch, again, you can just go...
Yeah, so it's a cut scene. It's a cut video.
This isn't.
You said you don't have the launch.
I'm just moving it around to show you.
Rewind back to the launch.
It's an hour long. But, they finish up in this bit looking out. This is the end of it. But yeah, it's an hour long. So the ISS is definitely real. And again, for all of this, just go to Scott Manley's YouTube channel. Merry Christmas, son.
That thing looked like it's floating in water.
S.O.M is way too loud, apparently. Talk to me, S.O.M. Okay.
I'm way too loud?
Turn S.O.M down a little bit, okay? Is that better? Apparently my mic volume is too low. Right. I will turn myself up. Give me 1 second.
Should I? You do it on your end.
Right. Let me just bring this back up for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know even. Maybe I'm using the trial vision of.
Properties, levels. Oh God, my microphone's really low. Is that better?
Zoom?
There we go.
Text. I don't know what's happening to my resolution from.
Mic test. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. My mic is sorted now. For some reason, it got turned right down. And let me bring S.O.M back up so everyone can see S.O.M.
No, I mean like.
What's wrong, S.O.M? S.O.M, you there? It's not my internet doing this, guys. I got space internet. S.O.M, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Your video seems to have frozen.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Well, S.O.M sorts himself out. Stringer News 1 for £2 says, if S.O.M is the wise man, FTFE is the baby Jesus. I don't want to be a baby. Wayne Carr, who's been a member for 24 months, says, holy crap, main live stream finally, go fight go. Whoop, whoop. You there, S.O.M? The wonders of debating someone the other side of the globe. S.O.M? You there? Can you hear me?
Just a second.
Oh, you can hear me. Well, that's good. Are you sorted there, Som? Are we good? I think Som's gone.
I can hear you, but I can't
Oh.
see.
What's the password for your document again?
The one I sent you today, or
Oh, have you sent me a whole new document? Have you?
no.
Yeah, I just need
The
the
first
password
one.
for the PowerPoint.
First, what's the password?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not remember? You told me it last time.
It's what's the
Oh,
password?
it's actually what's the password? Okay.
No. Yeah, no caps lock.
Oh, what's? Oh, with spaces, isn't it? So, what's the password? No, that's not working.
Yeah, with spaces.
WHATS space
WHAT space.
This is WORD. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are we all good? We should get on with it.
Yeah, though my feed is freezing a bit.
It's okay.
Can
hear
I
you.
just restart the Zoom like 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just a minute.
Live entertainment. Anyway, how is everyone out there? Jiffy Jiffworld gifted 5 memberships, getting it started. Thank you very much, my friend. String News 1 for $2 says, even space lasers can't save Som's potato internet. Is everyone out there ready for Christmas? Are you all prepared? You know what? My kids are now 10 and 15, and they figured out. Well, Violet recently, kind of in the last year or so, that Santa's not real, but Struan figured out ages ago. And I'm glad that they figured it out, because I was fed up lying about Santa. And it's really annoying, because I do all the work and spend all the money. And then some imaginary fat dude invented by Coca-Cola gets all the credit. Screw that, man. Someone's saying something about issues with the polls. The poll says, is space fake, CGI, real, or your mum? But apparently people can't see the question. Som, you there? So, right, tomorrow, here's what's happening. And it's kind of a big one. So, I'm going to be doing a stream joining Flatter Friday Twitter Spaces, or X Spaces, whatever it's called. Run by some dude called Crypto Keys 100. So, some crypto bro that is also a flat earther. It's always fun. He does a weekly live stream on Twitter, on X Spaces, starting at 3 a.m. UK time. And it goes on for like 10 to 12 hours. Last week, Caleb went there and tried to boast about beating me in debate, and everyone called him a bit of an asshole. But yeah, I'm going to go there this week because they keep saying I'm too scared to go. So I'm going to have a nap in the day because I'm old now. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to start streaming at 3 a.m. And apparently they go for 10 to 12 hours. So it could be a long one. That's what she said, I guess. Clarence says we may have to accept that we will never reach enlightenment. Well, it does appear that without Som, we will not get any enlightenment. Let's see how he's doing. I'm currently the only one in the call. What's worse is that I gave Som money to have internet today. Paid him 25 quid. Ah, Toon's here. Let's send him an invite. Because it's always fun to wait on a flat earther to, figure out their internet. Toon's going to join, but without any audio because he doesn't have his without any video actually because he doesn't have his makeup on. Haha, I called it. He takes money and then he disappears every time. Charles Arnold says, money well spent. Yeah, disappears every time. MC Toon, how are we?
We are great.
Yeah, I paid S.O.M to get internet, and I don't think he paid enough.
Well, he's a tech support guy. So for some reason he can never get on.
Is he actually a tech support guy?
He says he is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And so I have messaged him, like, when we weren't arranging a debate, and he said that all of his, remember his his debunk of relativity, he said that document was on a hard drive on a laptop that died. And then he's like, oh, I'm working on the laptop. I took out the hard drive, and, because I was telling him, giving him a little bit of stuff like, well, you should back up everything. Maybe you could use Dropbox because there's a free tier. And he's like, oh, I do. I'm like, oh, well, you already know about that. That's good. So he disassembled a laptop on his own. He hooked it up to a something else to extract the data off the hard drive. So he knows a little bit about what he's doing.
Oh, apparently he's back. Even if it's just audio with him, that's good enough. Hey, Toon, so I got my space internet, which is fantastic, but have you ever heard of a router that doesn't have any Ethernet cables? Any Ethernet ports?
Have I heard of what that doesn't have Ethernet cables?
A router, whatever you want to call it.
Modem. Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, I had to give Elon extra money. I had to pay an extra £35 to get an Ethernet adapter, which comes with one port.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, it's fun.
My guess is that they looked at the use cases and that most people did not use any actual hardwires. That they just do everything off of Wi-Fi.
But like a home network is all set up with cables and stuff, man. It's annoying. So what I've got to do is I've got to connect the Ethernet to my old router, and then make Starlink bypass the Starlink router to use my main home network. But the old router that I had with Sky Broadband can only be used with Sky Broadband, so I've got to buy a new router to be able to connect to my home network with Starlink, which is wonderful.
You should probably do it with just a switch.
It doesn't work like that.
It probably does.
S.O.M, are you good? Are you here?
I'm here. I think those are Firewire routers, like they have versions of internet. There's IPv4
oh my goodness.
and IPv6. So I think it's the latest routers. We've got the Firewire.
I'm just pretty sure it's Elon Musk trying to get more money out of us.
They're phasing out the Ethernet.
Some. Hold on.
Yep.
Firewire is a long discarded protocol. No new stuff is going to be relying on Firewire.
Oh, I meant fiber. What's it called? Like the cables use light.
Fiber optic.
Fiber something.
Yeah,
no,
I don't have
fiber
any
optic.
cables because I'm connected to space. Like the only cable that I have is going from that there to the satellite dish in my garden. I don't have any other cables.
Oh, it's like the coaxial cable.
Yeah,
it's not coax.
Well, it's whatever
it's,
Starlink have made. But yeah, I'm not connected to any network around here.
Converter.
Like I had to drill a hole in my wall to send that outside to the satellite in my garden.
It's a satellite dish, right?
Yeah.
It's a plate.
Yeah, so,
it's a satellite plate.
Yeah, big receiver.
Yeah. So I'll be able to prove that even that internet doesn't come from the satellite. In my slides,
you're going to prove that my internet that I got by pointing a satellite dish at the sky doesn't come from the sky. Okay,
I'll prove that is false. That is wrong. There's no internet from the sky.
Well, apart from where am I getting my internet from then?
All right, hold on a
I'ma
second.
get you-
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna get you
I'm-
enlightened.
Sam, I'm not ready. I'm going to have to drop off and I need to buckle up my seatbelt for what you're about to drop on us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop out. I'll
Cheers,
catch
Tim.
you after, Craig.
See you later.
Good luck, Sam. I'm rooting
All
for
right,
you.
thanks, man. It's good that you got on board, man.
All right.
Right.
Bye.
So,
I love you.
Love
I
you
love
too.
you.
Bye.
I love you.
I'ma love you once you convert. I'ma love you once you convert to fly.
Right. So Tom, before we get into your presentation, then let's talk about my internet, okay? Because that box there, that Starlink router, there's a wire that I drilled. I had to drill a hole in the wall behind it to send the wire to my garden, where I have a dish that is pointing directly at the sky. So where am I getting my internet from?
You can pay for data using the DSL. That is direct subscriber line through the dish.
But I don't have any lines. My dish is pointing directly at the sky. I'm not connected to anything else. So where's my internet coming from?
That dish is pointing directly to a cell tower.
No, there's no cell towers that are directly up in the sky.
Trust me, in your region there are thousands, if not hundreds of
again, there's no cell towers that point directly up in the sky. Like
the polarization of dish, it might point up, but the LNB polarization is not pointing directly up to the sky. That's the force analogy.
So, let me.
So, quick, if you can open the presentation I sent you to the last page, so we can settle this. Or we wait. And,
all right, we'll talk
maybe
about
at
where
the
my
end.
internet comes
Okay,
from afterwards.
we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
So we talked about triple point. I'm not really sure what your point was about it. We didn't really get there.
So yeah, using physics and chemistry to prove the dome.
The dome.
So yeah, to prove the dome using physics and chemistry. So what is a triple point experiment? So this is a three-phase occurrence where water can both boil and freeze at the same time. This is where all the states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, will live in harmony together. There are 4 states of matter, or if not thousands, but the main ones are 4. There's a 4th one which just came on. I've forgotten what that is. Is it plasma or something?
Plasma is the 4th state of matter, yes.
Yeah, so we'll talk about the 3 states of matter living in harmony. In this triple point experiment, it's a science experiment, sorry, the triple point experiment. So what happens in this experiment is, let's take the beaker. There's going to be a beaker. There's a video that's going to be played. So there's a beaker in that video. Now, I just want you to imagine the beaker being the dome. Okay? Forget about the properties of the dome, but let's look at the properties of the beaker to be the properties of.
Right, so
let's just check the beaker to be the dome, and then the heat source. There's going to be heat involved in this experiment. So let's replace that heat source to be the sun, as we know in a daily world. So that the triple point experiment video can be played. So that the beaker is a dome. You imagine that.
Right, so are you saying that because they put a beaker over this to do an experiment of the triple point, therefore there is a dome?
I am thinking in this new world that we live, we've got the solids of states of matter. They live in harmony. They coexist, in short. And in this experiment, what's making those states of matter to coexist is the beaker that is put in place to form like a vacuum. So why can't we say the dome? We have a dome that is causing this coexistence of states of matter.
But there
in
isn't
our real world.
There isn't a dome, though. Is the problem, right?
Play the video.
I just did. I'll play it again for people.
There's no audio.
Audio doesn't seem to be coming through. I'm not sure why.
Maybe you didn't raise the volume bar where there's a speaker there.
Wait, hold on.
There's like a speaker at see the timeline of the video now at the end.
Right, let me
I see
download
like a
the
speaker.
video quickly.
Well, the audio is tantamount to this experiment. You see the timestamp. So just at the end of the timestamp, it's like a YouTube emoji, an icon for a speaker. So if you click on that
I
timestamp,
don't know why it's not letting me download it to...
it's clicking on the wrong section.
Right, I don't have the audio for it. Can you just tell us what's happening? I do not know why the audio is not coming through. It should just be playing the audio.
So
but it's not
we've
working.
got in the first what tube is that?
Right.
Is
We
ice-
don't need the audio because it's telling us what's happening, right? So they say, I'm gonna boil ice water without melting any of the ice. Right? Now watch what happens when we put the beaker in a vacuum
heated.
and suck most of the air out of the vacuum chamber. Right? So they're sucking the air out of the vacuum chamber. Right? And it starts boiling the water without the ice melting. Which is, this isn't an unusual thing.
No,
We
this is
know-
our real world. We've got
but-
ice regions. We've got water regions. Why don't all the ice melt? Why doesn't all the
But
water
in the
become
real
ice?
world, S.O.M, the oceans aren't boiling with the ice being there. So I really am not sure how this
Are we in a
particular...
Is our planet in a vacuum?
No, and you're trying to say that it's like this, which is in a vacuum. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, what makes sense then? Why do we have this solid state of matter living in harmony? What's your explanation?
Gravity?
Without us being what?
Yeah, sorry, did you not hear me? Just
So
in
let-
case you didn't hear exactly what I said, I said...
Gravity, you fucking retard! Gravity!
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! Gravity!
If you're gonna bring gravity into this discussion, then you're wrong, because gravity has got to do with air pressure, and it pulls the air downwards.
Yeah,
So
gravity
what
is
happens
what
to
allows
condensation?
us to have
Why do we
everything.
have rain? Why do we have rain if the air
Gravity.
pressure is pulled downwards?
Yeah, gravity, because gravity pulls the rain towards the ground. That's why we have rain.
No, it pulls the air pressure.
Yeah, it pulls everything. Everything gets
Yeah,
pulled
so
towards
that
the ground
destroys
because
everything.
of gravity.
That destroys everything.
What do you mean it destroys everything? In what way?
If we go the air pressure pulled downwards, then we talk about water condensation in the sky to form rain. That destroys the whole principle of gravity helping out.
No,
it
that's
doesn't
exactly what gravity is predicted to do.
Yeah, it's just a prediction, and nobody has seen gravity. Nobody has approved.
Well, we've measured it. We've
Gravity.
measured gravity. I've measured gravity personally.
With what? With what?
With a Cavendish experiment personally.
Man-made instrument?
Yeah, what does that matter? That's
Yeah,
how
it does matter.
Tell me a
The-
measuring device that isn't man-made. And also, I don't know
I'm
if you're
just telling
aware
you-
because you're a flat earther and most of them aren't. But in science,
I just told you to
Hold on,
replace
hold
the
on.
beaker with the dome. The dome is not man-made.
Hold on. In science, natural means anything of physical matter and
science.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
In science,
And who gave that expression? A human
science.
being, right?
Scientist, yeah.
Who?
So if we're talking
Yeah,
about
so
science, hold on, Tom, hold on.
We're prone to error.
Hold on, please. In science, if we're talking about what is natural, that means anything of physical matter and energy. That includes humans, human society, and the products of that society. So anything, be it man-made or not, is natural. Okay?
Nah, no, that's false, man.
No, that's what
Are you
science
telling
says.
me? Are you telling me an iPhone is natural?
According to science, yes, because it is a physical
Yeah,
thing made
according
of
to
matter and
science.
energy that
Man's
we can test
expression.
it.
That was the
Okay.
scientists'
So
opinion.
in science,
That's just
right?
an-
The thing is,
sounds like an opinion to me.
yeah, some. Right, science has its own language and vernacular, and in the language of science,
Yeah, one man's opinion
Yeah,
does not
again,
speak for the
I was
rest of the
talking
human
there,
generation.
Some I was
moving forward.
Some I was talking, bud. Right. So, in science, the dichotomy is natural versus supernatural, not natural versus artificial.
What?
Okay. Science
Natural
has its
versus
own
supernatural.
vernacular. So again,
When
in
did
science, just so we're aware, in science, anything of physical matter and energy, anything at all, is natural. That means trees. That means buildings. That means this Samsung Galaxy S21.
What's the definition? What's the
That means
definition of
this.
natural?
That means this.
According to science, what's the
Yes.
definition of natural?
I told you, anything of physical matter and energy.
Did the Plymodium soup contain any iPhones or things that were made by man? Because the Plymodium soup is a natural soup.
Yep.
But now we've got these impurities. We've got iPhones. We've got man-made
Yep.
this and that.
Which
How
are
do
made
you call
of
that natural?
physical. Right. Is an iPhone made of physical matter and energy? Yes or no?
Physical matter and energy.
Yeah. Is an iPhone made of physical stuff, of matter?
So when
Yeah.
did energy become physical?
Well, E equals MC squared. But I said physical energy or matter. Physical matter or energy. I didn't say that they are the same thing. I said physical matter or energy. So is an iPhone... Right, listen. Is an iPhone made of physical matter or energy? Yes or no?
Some percentage of it.
No, all of it is made of physical matter. Every
Nah,
single bit of the
no.
iPhone is physical matter. You understand that, right? It's stuff that we
No.
can test and do things with. That means that within science, it is natural.
Just because something is made of physical matter, don't necessarily mean it is natural.
According to science, yes, it does.
Okay, you win the debate there, but that's according to science.
Yes, and we are talking
According to
about science.
one man's opinion
Right.
or expression.
So explain to me just once more how the triple point experiment where you put a beaker over something and
Okay.
reduce the temperature shows that there is a dome.
So the triple point experiment to me comes as a thought experiment. Okay, so I'm
Well, you
thinking
think
to
for
myself, whoa, if this works, if these three states of matter live in harmony, because there's a more like a vacuum that is being formed, and there's a glass that covers on top of that, and then we've got water that is boiling, but ice is not melting. We've got ice in certain regions of the earth, and we've got oceans. We've got water, the vaporization. It is more like the water boils, So I'm thinking to myself, whoa, what if we cover this world that we live in? Maybe there's a dome, just like in the experiment. That's why we've got the three states of matter coexisting. So it's a thought experiment to me, and I think it wins than just the globe opening, the Van Allen belts, the ozone layer. Those things are not real. Just fiction.
But here's the thing, right? The triple point experiment is nothing like Earth. Because Earth does not have an extremely low pressure and temperature that allows water to boil whilst there being ice.
Based on gravity, it does.
Well, no, it doesn't. Where there is
We've
ice...
got low air.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
let me finish what I'm saying. So, did you just die? You right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Where you find big chunks of ice, at sea level, the ocean is not also boiling. There is no low pressure and ice and boiling water.
What's the
sea level.
degree at which water boils?
At sea
It was
level,
at any
100
degree, right?
at sea level, it's 100 degrees centigrade. But that's it. As you raise in altitude, the temperature at which water boils actually reduces. At
Yeah.
the summit of Everest, water boils at something like 76 degrees.
Yeah, true.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because of gravity, creating a gradient of pressure in our atmosphere.
So what causes the ice not to melt all at once? Water boil up and all rocks heat up at once.
But that doesn't happen on Earth, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but to some degree it does.
No, it doesn't.
Are you
I mean,
telling me there's no water vapor happening right now?
I mean,
Somewhere
not at the
around
same
the
point.
world?
At sea level, there isn't molten rocks, boiling water with
What,
ice.
what
and that
causes
doesn't all exist
vapor?
at sea level.
What causes vapor?
What causes
If it-
water vapor is evaporation of water
Due to
due to
sun
energy being imposed
heating,
onto the water.
the sun
and
heating.
then the buoyant force takes that water vapor up until there's too much of the water vapor together, and the force of gravity makes the mass
by
of it
the
give-
sun's heat.
Yes, yeah, but also
So
gravity is what makes
is
it
it
come
not
down.
safe? Is it not safe to say water boils?
Water does boil. I'm
'Cause-
not going to disagree with that.
Because
You
for
can
you to have a
absolutely make water
vapor,
boil.
there's got to be something boiling.
Yeah, water doesn't just boil spontaneously at sea level. You have to
There's
apply
water
energy.
boil on Earth.
Yeah, when you apply energy to it, it does. Yes.
Good. So we remove that. Does ice melt on Earth?
If you
Not
apply
all of
energy
it.
to it, yes.
So that's the coexistence of this matter due to vacuum,
What vacuum?
not gravity.
There's no vacuum on Earth.
We just showed you a vacuum on the video.
Well, yeah, but we don't have that on Earth though. That was just in that chamber.
So to me, it's vacuum. The vacuum chamber called dome versus gravity.
but we
So
don't.
that's what we
you
have
should-
to
right.
argue about.
Let me get.
And I feel like the
Ice
beaker.
water without
Dome
melting
wins.
any of the ice.
Right. Let's play it again. I've got it downloaded. So let's show everyone, right,
Go
how
on, there's
this
audio now.
is not
Good.
the same as Earth. So
Come again. Come
let's
again.
remember that where we live on Earth, we have a pressure of 14.7 psi, right?
That's
Water.
force. The pressure different.
Hold on.
Differs.
I was talking, right? So on Earth, where we live, right, we have 14.7 psi at sea level. Water doesn't just boil unless you apply energy to it. Ice doesn't just melt unless there's energy applied to it, right? So
Where we live is an
that's
understatement.
where we live
Because
on
it
Earth.
looks to me you live in a virtual world. You're not in this world. You're in your own world.
No. Excuse me.
So avoid the usage of say where we. Say where
No,
flat
we
earthers.
live on the same
live.
planet.
No. You're in a virtual world, man.
No,
Virtual
we
reality
definitely live on the
of
same
some
planet.
sort.
So anyway, let's listen to the video.
I'm gonna boil ice water without melting any of the ice. Now watch what happens when we put the beaker in a vacuum.
No.
And suck most of the air out of this vacuum chamber.
Yeah, right. So there's
Just like
sucking-
we have a
Now,
certain
listen,
percentage
hold
of
on.
oxygen in
Som,
the air.
Som, please
That's
just
the
give me a
sucking.
chance to... Som, please give me a chance to talk without interrupting, okay? Because at the moment we're just talking over each other because every time I talk, you also start talking. So give me a chance to talk without interrupting, okay? Thank you. So, he has put the beaker over it and he is removing the air. Now, is that similar to Earth? Does Earth
Yeah,
have...
yes,
hold
yes,
on,
he's
I haven't
removing the
finished my
air.
question. Som, let me finish my question, right?
One
Is
question
that-
at a time.
Yeah, I'm asking the question. Let me finish it. Is that
Okay.
similar to Earth? As in, do we have all of the air removed on Earth? Yes or no?
It's looking at the percentage of oxygen in the air. One would suggest to say that there's some percentage of it removed.
Right, okay.
Because we
let
don't
me
have
ask the question
100%
again. Right.
oxygen
Where we are
in the air.
on Earth, Som, just listen. Where we are on Earth, is there a vacuum? Is most of the air removed in your building where you are right now?
Most of the air, sure.
No. What do you mean most?
We don't have equal amount.
Listen.
We don't have
listen,
equal
right,
amount.
Look around you. Take a deep breath. Is there air in your room?
What's the definition of air? Air is a combination
me.
of different gases. I don't suppose you mean air.
Some,
is
this isn't hard,
only.
buddy. Some, this isn't hard, buddy. Listen. Is there air in the room that you are in? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Has most of that air been removed? Yes or no?
That's up to create. I don't. God.
No.
you
Right now,
found,
in this
what's the
very
percentage of oxygen?
hold on. Listen. Right now, in this very moment, has most of the air in your room been removed? Yes or no?
It's past midnight. I would say yeah. Most
Oh
of
my
the air has
God.
been removed due to plants.
Then how are you
emitting
breathing,
carbon.
Som?
It's a percentage that
Som, there's the same amount of
there's
air
just
in
the
your room
right.
as there was
No, there's just the
20
right.
hours ago.
There's just the right amount.
No air has been removed from your room. Like, listen to the question, right?
Did you know if we had 100%
Some, you're not
oxygen,
listening, you're
we would all
talking.
die.
Some, you're not listening, you're talking. Right? Listen. Has the air in the room that you are in right now been removed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh my fucking God.
I just closed the windows. I just shut the ventilation off.
So, how are you breathing? What are you breathing right now?
The percentage is quite, life-saving.
So are you telling me that the air pressure in your room is no longer 14.7 psi? You have reduced it by closing the windows.
Why do people with asthma have episodes of asthma around during the night? Just because there's less air than during the day. You can consult from a physician, any doctor. People with asthma have got more
PSI.
episodes during the night, and that is because there's less abnormalities of air.
No, Som.
Yeah, I just gave you one good example.
Some listen to me. Okay, the air in your room has not been removed. There is still a pressure of 14.7 psi in the room that you are in right now. How do I know this? You are currently breathing and alive and not suffocating.
I'm currently trying to survive.
I still haven't
at a certain degree.
Wait until I
deadly
finish.
or something.
Wait until I finished. If you just keep talking over me, then it's just horrific for people to listen to. Wait until I finish.
Feel the right amount of air.
Wait until I finish talking, and then you can talk. Okay? So, Som, you are in a room right now full of air. That air has not been removed because it became night. The air has not been removed because you closed the door. That room that you are in right now is nothing like this beaker that is having the air removed. They are not the same. Do you understand this?
Look, let me talk about that beaker now and the air being removed. It's practically impossible that all the air was sucked out of that beaker because the glass would break or something. I don't think that beaker can stand the amount of pressure with all the air removed.
What?
And you know that.
What? Did you just... Som, you are not in a room that has had most of the air removed. Right? If you were in a room...
You sound like someone
again,
who
I was still talking. I let you finish talking. I let you finish talking, so let me finish talking.
Principles
of
air
Som,
is that it can escape.
Som.
Those are some of the principles and properties of air.
Are you just ignoring me on purpose? What's going on, Som? Do you want to have a conversation, or do you just want to talk over me?
No, I'm not talking over you.
Right, you are talking over me. Every time I talk, you talk over me. Alright? It's impossible to have a conversation when you do that. So, once again, you are not in a room that has had most of the air removed. You are not in a room that will have water boiling at a low enough temperature to stop ice melting. That is not the case in the room that you are in, because nighttime does not take all of the air away. That is not a thing. The only way
you just said you used words like most.
So again, no.
You used
so
words like all.
You don't care about
meaning
what we just
some
said.
degree
so, no,
of that
again,
air has been.
S.O.M.
It just dissipated. Some degree of the air dissipated because you used the terms most. You used the term all. So what are we agreeing on here?
Are you just being disrespectful on purpose?
No, I'm trying to correct
Yeah, I was
somebody
talking
who's
and you
contradicting
started over talking with me before I'd finished my point.
himself.
Right, S.O.M.
Finish your point.
Well, how about you don't talk until I finish my
No,
point?
I know
How's
where
that
the
sound?
point is heading.
That doesn't mean you can
So
interrupt me.
just to save
Right, S.O.M.
time.
I'm gonna have to start muting you whilst I'm talking. Do you want that?
Pass.
Right, well please don't keep interrupting me whilst I am talking, okay? Thank you. Right. You are not in... No, literally, I got one word in and you started interrupting me.
Let me try to show maybe,
Right. Show some respect. You are not in a...
Captain.
You are not in a room that has had the air removed. You are not in a room that's had the percentage of the amount of oxygen changed. You are not in a room that has water boiling at the same temperature that ice exists. That can only happen when you reduce the pressure and temperature enough, like by raising your altitude where the air pressure is lower. What is happening in this
decreases.
does
Like when you
not happen at sea level unless you put it in a beaker. Therefore, it is not the same as Earth. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
There we
I'm
go.
not at sea. I'm not at sea right now. I'm very far from the sea.
You're at sea level.
No, but I'm not at sea.
I didn't say you were.
So where are we?
I said
where
sea level. Do you know what sea level is?
I don't know what sea level is, but then again, there's Mount Everest and then there's Mount Kilimanjaro. I don't know if the sea level is
you
above
at the top? Are you
ground
at the top?
level. Oh, I think there's a point which says sea level is above ground level.
Are
That's
you?
the case.
No.
You win.
Are you?
Am I?
Oh my god, no. Am
You're
I allowed
breaking.
to talk? No.
What's that?
I'm trying to talk, but every time I talk, you interrupt me.
No, talk. Speak now
Okay.
or forever.
Are
hold
you
peace.
at the summit of Everest? Yes or no?
I'm not.
No. Okay, so are you at sea level? Yes or no?
No, I'm at a plateau somewhere in Africa.
And okay, what is your elevation above sea level?
My elevation would be 0 to none.
Right, so you're at sea level.
Let's agree I'm at sea level. Where are you getting at with this?
Sea level is the level that sea is at. So if you are 0 meters above sea level, you are at the same level as the sea.
So, air pressure.
Yes, the air pressure at that point is 14.7 pounds per square inch.
So, suppose rain falls down, right? Does air always go down?
Does
Because the
air...
principles of water and air, these are three solids the states of matter have got totally different principles. The principle of air and liquid is that liquid follows finds level, right? But air does not do that. It's just everywhere, like that. So when we talk about gravity, pulling down the liquid and pulling down the air, there's also a difference. Because air is more dense than liquid. Which one is light?
Sorry, did you just say air is more dense than liquid?
No, liquid is more dense than air.
Yeah, that's not what you just said though, is it?
So the air pressure, or can the pressure of liquid and air be the same? At sea level,
because the pressure is still 14.7 psi. But then you get in the ocean,
regardless of matter.
No, okay. So do you see how I just let you talk for ages, right? And I didn't interrupt you. Yeah, I got about 5 words out, and you opened your mouth.
Shoot.
Yeah. So 14.7 psi at sea level. What happens then if you get in the sea and you go down? The pressure increases. It gets more and more and more. The opposite of what happens when you raise in altitude, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Because of gravity. Because gravity creates a force that is proportional to the sum of 2 or more forces, 2 or more masses, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them, right? Which means the further away from the center of mass you get, the less the force is. Which is why the closer to the center of Earth, the greater the pressure. The further away from the center of Earth, the less the pressure. Because of that, inversely proportional to the square of the distance. That's important. That's why we have the pressure gradient. Gravity. Gravity, gravity, gravity.
Gravity, you fucking retard! Gravity!
Oh, man.
Have you ever heard of fucking gravity?
Cut it short, man.
Gravity!
Cut it short.
Never. I can never cut Desert File short.
Sounds like gravy. So, I couldn't hold my line of thought for too long. So, now I'm thinking, sea level, that's about my feet, right?
Yeah.
Let's just assume I'm standing at the coast of the harbor. Is it? So the sea is down to my feet. Now, where I inhale my oxygen is way above my feet.
About
also
5'6",
waist.
right?
So, you get the point, even before I finish.
No, make your point.
Go
ahead.
You say the higher the elevation, the what to pressure does what?
As you raise in elevation, the pressure goes down. But what do you think the difference in pressure is between your feet and your head?
There's got to be a difference.
Yeah. How much do you think that difference is?
Because I'm like
You're like
8
5
inches. No, I'm
you're like
I'm talking
5'6",
about
right?
I'm like 2.5 meters tall.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're about 5'6", right? You're not 2.5 meters tall. That would make you the tallest person on the planet.
But that's the difference already.
So are you saying that you are the tallest person on the planet?
No.
Yeah. I'm 6'1", which is about 183 centimeters. So 1.83 meters. There's no way, S.O.M, that you are 2.5 meters.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Computer, how many
Front
feet
to error.
is 2.5 meters?
How many? What?
So you are telling me that you're 8 foot 2 inches tall?
I was talking about my jiggly wiggly.
Your what?
A jiggly wiggly.
Your jiggly wiggly.
My wind.
You what?
My wind.
What are you on about? Thank you, honey.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the word.
Are you saying your dick is 8 inches long?
I mean, I'm black.
Yeah, and?
I'm bored. And there's a gravity pulling on some things.
MC
could be
just came in. I think he wants to say something.
Oh, the chief of the Imboro.
Yeah.
Wine.
Somebody. I'm rooting for you. And so I was thinking, I don't want you to get talked over by Craig. So how about I come in here and I put a little stop to Craig talking over you? What do you think? You and me, buddy?
Yeah. That wins.
We will set this straight. All right, Craig, you need to make me the moderator of the Zoom call here.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
gonna-
need
I
that.
will.
All right. All right.
You need a mediator.
I'm
Go.
I'm the what? What am I?
Mediator of the show.
There we go.
Whatever.
June, you are now
Well,
the
all right.
host. You have the muting powers.
All right. You are muted, Craig. All right. You and me, Sam. All right, you go. You tell him what's what.
So we were talking about the Emboro, and I was thinking gravity pulls on anything, all sorts of matter, be it solid, liquid, gas.
Hold on. I don't know
Emboro.
if they know what Emboro means.
Okay, so Emboro is Swahili for diggly diggly wiggly.
What?
That's right. All right.
Yeah,
you tell him about your. I don't know if people want to really hear about your 2.5 meter Emboro.
So gravity takes effect on anything. So if gravity was real, we would all have 8+ inch Emboros.
Oh, yours isn't?
It isn't, so I don't believe.
Oh, you need the rocks. All right, what you got to do? You got to get a rock and some twine and put the other end of the twine around your Emboro. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that's how.
All right. Wrap up your point so that Craig can swallow his snot, and then I'll unmute him for a couple seconds to let him cry at you. Okay.
You wouldn't have to do that if gravity was. You wouldn't have to tie. Bother. Yeah. I mean, let just gravity do the job.
Maybe you do, but yeah. Okay. All right.
Maybe
we
there's
ready?
no
We ready to let
gravity.
Craig? Let's let Craig cry about it now. All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
So, are you saying the reason that I've got a small willy is because gravity's not real?
All right. Go ahead. Come on, Craig. You got to unmute yourself.
Craig, you gotta know how to do it. Hope
are
you
you
didn't go.
saying that the reason I've got a small dick is because gravity's not real?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's another point.
so why is yours big?
Add that to the fit. Maybe because we use. I didn't do it. They do it, but I've never done it.
Who did it?
Maybe as a kid, because I can't remember
Zulu.
my.
Wait, so
My
as a
memory
kid you
when,
tied rocks to your ding dong?
They do. For lack
Just
of
like for
gravity.
fun? Well, it's like recess at school. Let's go tie rocks to our willies.
Yeah. So maybe your gravity is above your head, so it pulls it inwards. If you don't have, you
Wait,
get the
what?
point.
So the reason that people have small willies is because they have gravity that pulls it to them, right?
In your region.
Yeah, we call it shrinkage. If you go swimming, you ever go swimming in a cold pool, right? And then shrinkage. That's what it is.
Guys, am I awake? Is this happening?
No. All right, that's enough. That's enough talking, Craig. You're gonna get muted again.
This is just
All
a
right.
basic fact.
All right, you let him have it now, Sam. I muted him again.
Yeah, he's got a lane.
All right, that crush the flat Earth now.
So we move into the next slide.
Oh, right, okay.
All right, the next slide. Is Craig showing your slides?
Craig, got your ears muted.
Come
too.
on, Craig. Hop to it, buddy. Sam talks, you jump.
Yeah. So on to the next one. On to the next enlightenment. So mirror, mirror on the wall, illusion. Why stars appear so far yet close due to dome reflection of nearby objects? So let's watch the video, and we look at the stars in the night and they appear close yet far. We look at the Milky Ways in the galaxy, they appear close but yet far. That could be a dome illusion or something. So the dome is like a mirror. Let's see what happens in this video.
Okay, I'm just trying to get
Let's
the video
conclude
up.
that the dome does the close yet far illusion on us.
Is the video going? Come on, Craig, hop to it.
We're trying, it's not working. Yeah, I can't seem to download the video for some reason. I think I know which one it is.
Sam, he's messing with you. He's trying to avoid your destruction.
I tell you,
can tell.
Starlink.
No, it
your
seems to be Facebook Messenger
your
not
packet
working.
your packet went to Pluto, then it bounced off Jupiter, and now it's going to be encapsulated by the sun. It's star engine.
Yeah, his pocket is going to do that.
The size of
Yeah.
the reflection you see of yourself on a mirror never
Right.
changes size no matter what you do. Watch. Right now, you fit perfectly inside that rectangle. But if you come closer, you continue to always just fill that rectangle. And if you move really far away, like if you come all the way back here, guess what? You still just fit in that area. Oh, and guess what? The size of the image that you see of yourself on the surface of a mirror is always just, no matter where you stand, half of your actual size. Now this happens
Wowza.
because the image that you see of yourself in a mirror appears to be just as far behind the mirror as you are in front of the mirror. So your reflection appears to be twice as far away as the mirror, no matter where you stand, making it always appear to be half the size you would be if you were actually at the mirror. The size of the
All right, Sam.
So,
Wrap it up for him.
can I speak now?
Yeah, he's gonna
So
cry.
what if there's a mirror above us, aka the dome, aka the Van Allen belt, aka the ozone layer, or one thing called the firmament? What if there's a mirror?
All right. Well done. Let's do a high five right here, Sam. Right here. High five. Right there. There we go.
So-
All right, Craig. I don't know how you could respond to that. So do your best. I'm sure it won't matter at all.
How does this apply to Earth? I mean, all that video is saying is
Listen to the excuses, Sam.
a mirror
already.
makes things appear half the size they are, because the virtual image is the same distance away from you as you are from the mirror as you are from the mirror. So that's what. Why does this prove a dome? I'm not really.
You just say as you are from the mirror. You replace that word to say as you are from the dome. So we see the stars close, but yet they are far.
But the stars, what are they a reflection of? Because what Vsauce was saying there was that your reflection appears half the size that you are. So what are the stars a reflection of?
We've got three things. We've got the mirror, we've got the observer, and the gadget.
And the
So
what?
let's
Sorry?
put it in. We've
gadget.
got three things. We've got
gadget.
the mirror, the observer, and the gadget.
What gadget?
The phone he's holding.
Well, yeah. So that works with the mirror, but how does that apply to
Yeah.
the
So
stars
let's bring it
on
to
the dome?
in the real world. In the real world, we've got us, the observers, the star as the gadget, and the dome
star
as
is the gadget.
mirror.
Right, but in the video
The
with
stars are the
Vsauce,
gadget, Craig.
He's holding
Take
the
that.
gadget, right? So are you saying we're holding the stars and looking at the reflection of the thing we're holding in the dome, which is why there's stars?
Of course.
I feel like when we look into the what's this is telescopes.
Yeah.
We're holding the stars through the telescopes because you
Right,
point
so
the
when we're
telescope.
So when we're looking in telescopes, we're holding stars.
The stars are with you, Craig. Get
Right.
it straight.
Where?
The stars are with you and not against you.
Yeah.
But stars are nuclear fusion. I don't want to be around nuclear fusion.
All stars are nuclear fusion.
Listen to him, Sam, repeating the same old garbage.
What's a star?
A star is a big ball of plasma undergoing nuclear fusion and existing in hydrodynamic
Besides
equilibrium.
Michael Jackson, what's a star?
Yes. Michael Jackson is the star that's with you, Craig.
In
Looking at the
spirit.
mirror dome.
What's happening?
No,
gadget.
doing the moonwalk.
Can you dance for us, Sam? Show Craig how it's done.
Just
You
don't
want me
you
to
move.
do-
You know, your
Can you
massive
moonwalk
dong
across?
might get in the way or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So my point being is stars close yet far. And there's got to be
Yeah.
something in between. There's got to be something in between or at the rear of these two things, the observer and the object. The observer being the person, the eyes, sight, get it, look, see, believe, indoctrinate, illusion. There's got to be a mirror. And that mirror is our dome.
There we go, Craig. You're done. You're done.
You're done and dusted.
You're gonna swallow that snot.
So let me get this straight. The dome is a mirror which is showing stars that are half the size that they actually are, but we are the stars because the stars are with us, and that's why we see stars when we look in the sky. Is that right?
You're not the star.
That's
Michael
another
Jackson
one.
is the star.
That's another one. There's another reason.
There's another.
I'm
Upon
just going to
thousands.
check with Santos. What do you think about this?
When I was a young boy, I grew up on the farm. I'm a country boy, and
Yeah.
I used to fuck the cows. And
Oh.
the pigs. I used to fuck the
Young
pigs,
boy?
and the cows would come. And
Young-
I would
young
pat
boy,
them, and
do
the
what
pigs
to
look
the cows?
Gorgeous, and cows are beautiful. I love the look
Santos,
of
if you
cows.
could just.
You flat earthers are demented.
Well, I know, Santos. I know you're mad because you lost your channel.
Young boy.
Sam, did
at
you
the
hear?
farm-
Did you hear what Santos does?
Young boy at the farm do what to the cows?
I'm
That sounds like a
So,
no. That sounds like an adult at the farm doing that.
You know,
Leave
Yeah,
the young
but
boys.
he did it when he was a boy.
Leave the young boys. They're innocent. Stop indoctrinating the child.
right.
Yeah.
Let me say, Santos. Do you have anything else to say?
This morning, I went to the toilet.
Oh, okay. Well done. Good job, Santos.
He's a fake flat earther.
I don't know if he is. He's definitely mental. That's for sure.
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude?
No, we don't want to hear it, Santos. No.
That was
Put it-
Nathan.
Oh, that was. Oh, so you Santos. Santos is
Okay.
Craig. Craig is Santos. What?
No. Right. Anyway, what's your next bit of evidence there?
All right.
Sam?
Hey, Craig.
So-
Craig, back off, Craig. Sam, what's your next bit of evidence there?
So moving on to the next slide.
Okay.
This one is interesting.
All right, I'm gonna mute him again, Sam, so he can't interrupt you. There we
Yeah.
go. Fix that.
Mute
All right,
the
good.
object.
There we go. Sam will tell you what
Okay.
to do, and you will jump.
So ends of the deep. Is that image close enough? Like, is it covering the whole screen?
Yep, it's the whole screen.
Okay, so the aliens of the deep. So behold a female blanket octopus unfolding her vivid and flowing cape. A powerful reminder we don't have to venture beyond our world to witness stunning and extraordinary life. The beautiful photograph entitled Flamenco Dancer took second place in the underwater category for the 2023 EU Wildlife Photographer of the Year. Has any space ventures taken any places with the discovery? I don't know, but it feels like the things that we have extraterrestrially with us beneath the oceans are taking places. People are getting medals for exploring the Earth on Earth, inside the Earth. So, given the cost associated with space exploration, one naturally has to ask what the benefits are and whether or not they are worth it.
Are we good? We good?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not launch into deep space if space is real?
I'll have him on mute. All right, Craig, you got to fight the space octopus. Go to it.
Frankly, I kind of agree with Som here. We've only explored a tiny percentage of the ocean, and I'm terrified of what's down there. Please, can we go and figure it out?
You see how he
Yeah.
deflected, Sam? Can you believe it?
We just launched a movement. Can we go figure it out? Just don't die. There's
Yeah,
this case
I mean, not dying is always a good thing. But the thing is, here's the thing. It's actually easier to live in the near vacuum of space than it is the incredible crushing depths of pressure that is under the
there's
sea.
gravity down there. There's gravity down there.
There's
but
lots
the
of
sun
gravity
has
down
got
there, and
gravity
there's also
too.
lots and lots and lots of pressure down there.
So why
so
isn't
much
the sun?
pressure that when you launch a submarine that's not built very well, it implodes and kills a few billionaires in one go.
I think that's just a scary fact, so that we don't go in prohibited areas.
I tell you what, Son.
That's just this.
I am not going to stop you.
Fun
Son,
fact.
I am not going to stop you. I encourage
don't
you
want
to
you-
go and explore the depths of the ocean.
They don't want you to explore the depths of the ocean, so they're going to tell you some pressure.
Trust me, no one's going to
crap.
stop you.
Why
what
don't
will stop
fish?
you is-
Why
is-
don't
Yeah,
fish?
it's not
implode?
all that
Why don't
pressure is
fish?
fake. Pressure is fake, Craig.
Yeah,
No
why
such
don't
thing as
fish?
pressure.
Why don't fish and whales and why don't they implode?
Yes.
They do if they go too far. There's
The
certain
material
species that
of
are
the
designed-
skin, the material
That's
of the
just what they
skin,
want you to say, Craig.
the material of the skin of the fish and the material of the capsule. Which one is hardest?
Wait, Some. Are you saying?
Yes.
Are you saying
There's no air pressure, man. It's
Are you
just
saying
made
there's
up.
no pressure down in the ocean?
There's no pressure.
That's
How
fake.
come these creatures survive under such extreme conditions? Why don't they implode?
So, you do know that I was a
No.
submariner in the Royal Navy, right?
Don't believe
You're
him.
a
Son.
surface.
Don't believe him.
A surface what? Mariner. Surface.
No, I was a submariner. I went underwater.
The
Right?
sub went underwater with you, or you went underwater with
In
the
the
sub
submarine,
in your
yeah.
belly. In
So-
your belly.
So here's something that we do for a bit of fun when we're diving down. Is you can attach a rope from port to starboard, from the hull all the way
Okay.
across the center of the sub, right? And you can make that rope
Okay.
really taut as it's connected to both sides of the hull. And what you find is as the sub dives down, right, the sub gets squeezed by the pressure of the ocean so much that that rope that was tight gets looser and looser and looser and ends up sagging and touching the floor. Because the pressure of the water has squeezed the sub and made it shrink. Why did that happen if pressure isn't a thing?
Let's talk about
Some tell him how the rope actually gets longer when you go farther underwater. That's just physics. Tell him that.
Let's talk about centrifugal force.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
that's
'cause
right.
Yeah,
All right,
ignore the
Craig.
thing I just said.
Enough
So-
enough with
centrifugal
that
force,
topic.
okay.
We're switching. All right, you're
Yeah.
muted again, Craig. All right, you tell him now about centrifugal force. New topic, Craig. Deal with it.
So he just talked about the submarine diving into the ocean. It dives, so it carries certain force with it as it dives. Submarines, we know what the submarines do. They submerge, but they don't submerge like in movie style. You know, when they film in the movies, they want to capture the whole scene. So the submarine just goes smooth. It goes, what's this, jellyfish? No, this long-nosed shark.
The sub goes
dolphin
jellyfish.
style. It goes dolphin style in movies, but in real life,
It goes dolphins
submarines
down.
dive into the ocean and they carry a certain force with them, hence causing that air pressure confusion, air pressure. What can I call it? Air
pressure confusion. That's a good one. That's. I'm gonna write that
Yeah,
down.
conspiracy. Yeah, something. Like
Air pressure conspiracy. All right, I'm writing that down. So I'm taking notes here. So
there's a force.
the
As it
submarines
dives.
bring the force with them. All right.
Yeah.
And what's the name of this force?
What's this forces is? I just forgotten the force, man. You figure
You'll
it
remember.
out. Physics. It's physics. Yeah, I don't remember. For every force, there's the opposite what? And you're so dumb, you call that air pressure.
Yeah, with every force, there's cheese spread. I think. All right, subs bring the force with them, and then there's the conspiracy of pressure. All right,
Yeah.
got that. Conspiracy of pressure. All right.
No, there's what can I say? There's you believe in something which is not there. because you cause yourself confusion.
There you
You
go.
cause the man. Like,
All right. There you go, Craig. Good luck. All right. Are we good? Are we ready to listen to him swallow his snot on this topic?
What?
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry. All right. Go ahead, Craig. Good luck.
I may have blacked out for a minute there.
I'll help you. There's your notes.
All right. So subs.
The subs bring force with them. We don't know the name of that force, but they bring it with them. And there's the conspiracy of pressure.
Was that force not the centrifugal force that you switched the subject to?
what was centrifugal force? I might be misplacing. Yeah.
Well, could you tell us what centrifugal force is? Because I mean, you're the one giving us all the enlightenment here, right?
Look, there's kinetic energy, and what was force? There's force of
So centrifugal force is kinetic energy. Did you just say?
No, I'm saying there's a kinetic energy.
Yeah, that's
This
the thing.
energy that is as a result of. Oh man, I'm blank. But there's a force.
You want to tag
which
team?
objects?
Some you
There's a
want to tag team?
force which
tag?
objects carry with them.
Here, tag right here.
Yep.
Just tag it. I'll take over. All right. Craig.
Yeah.
I tagged in. So, all right.
Sorry,
it's the centrifugal
hold on 1 sec.
force.
It's Craig.
Craig.
Yeah, there we go.
The subs bring with them the force. It goes in like there's a container in the sub that brings the force, and the force is the centrifugal kinetic energy force.
Right.
And they put it in the Marsovane transducers in the sub. You don't know what those are because you're not in that compartment. You're all compartmentalized.
No, that'd be the room that we weren't allowed in.
Worst translator ever.
All right.
Mike,
all right. I'll tag back.
Translator. Worst translator ever.
Tag back.
Yeah, I just gave it to a Japanese translator. I just tagged you, and you're the worst translator ever. This Japanese.
I don't even know Japanese.
Japanese? I said Japanese.
Bagaki. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt smells. And I'd like to kiss my own butt. I'm an idiot. Bagaki.
Thanks for that, John. Appreciate that.
All right.
So you just agreed with this slide. We move on to the next one.
Yeah, I tell you what, right? I cannot, and I'm willing to admit this. I cannot debunk this, S.O.M. I cannot debunk this slide.
Yeah, we need to go and explore the oceans, right?
I mean,
there's no pressure. There's no pressure down there.
There's no pressure in the oceans. Is that what we're going with here? That the oceans have no pressure. Is that right?
It's a conspiracy.
Trust the fish for not imploding.
Hey, so quick question, right? Why did my inner ear explode when I was doing diving training for submarine for the second time?
You dive. You know the fish. The fish don't dive in water. They're already in water. How can they dive in water? So man dives in water. So you carried the pressure with you, force. Sorry, you carried a certain force with you.
In the Marsovane transducers.
Okay, I mean, let's go with that. I can't debunk this slide, S.O.M. So well done, I guess. So let's move on. So
the next one.
So the next one says, was that lightning?
Lightning. Was it debunked? Is the moon transparent energy? So let's see what happens in this video.
Oh, crap. Could you send me that video again? My messenger isn't working and I can't click the link.
He's just making that up. He doesn't want to let that truth get out. Some don't believe him.
Yeah, he probably digested on it already and couldn't find answers.
Yeah, he digested it already.
You're right. That's how they work. That's how they operate.
This guy does comedy stuff, but I can't find that particular video that you're talking about.
Messenger is free. and there's no at any time that messenger has frozen or anything.
Yeah. My messenger, like, I can't load our conversation. I'll show you. Right.
You have your own messenger.
This is our conversation. It's not loading. My messenger is not working, so I cannot click the link that you sent me.
Zuckerberg is not gonna like that you have your own messenger because his messenger doesn't have glitches whatsoever.
Well, this is his messenger, and currently it's not loading.
Why did you steal that messenger, Craig?
I was mean.
Craig.
Why did you reprogram it? Are you? I don't want to use the word. Jeff Dunham. He's got one of his.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Are you Jeff Dunham?
Yes.
I wanted to say, are you a terror?
I knew it.
Now you're going to finish.
Solar
Jeff Dunham. Erased.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that has anything to do with it, though, Sam. I'm with you. But I got off the boat on that one.
There's got to be a link for every video.
That video doesn't appear to be on the internet for some reason. I don't know why.
He's just
you've been hacked.
Sam, he's just avoiding. He's just avoiding. Look,
can I attach
I don't.
The video
what does look
on Zoom? Let me attach
Sam,
it
just
Zoom.
tell him. Bring that video back up. The still there. Okay. All right. So Sam, tell him what Samuel L. Jackson is about to say in this video.
So it was mysterious. This people, a lot of people, thousands of people. There was an eclipse, some sort. So we know the eclipse is when the sun and the moon kabush. So somebody filmed and they noticed that there was light coming out of the moon as the eclipse was happening. So it was like, it didn't even seem like a camera glitch or something. So it is airy. One would think is the moon transparent energy. Or why is the moon opening up in the middle of nowhere and then it's closing back up? Is it true that what flat earthers say that the moon is energy, the sun is energy, the moon is not a solid, it's not something that you can land or step on, it's just an energy producing its own light as the sun is countering with its own light. So that is what is in the video.
Good job, Sam. You nailed it. All right, now what? Now what, Craig?
Yeah.
Now what, Craig?
The solar eclipse kind of proves the Earth's a globe.
Deflection. Oh my gosh. Sam, can you believe it?
In the video, it shows there's like a recording of the solar eclipse, and you kind of see little flashes on the camera, which are usually just overloaded pixels. And that's all it is.
On the comment, okay. I would like to see what the people in the comment section, what their.
I'm trying to get the video up, so give me a second.
Okay, we need the video up.
I am just having issues
Sam,
with Messenger.
He's probably gonna go with the old worn out. It was
let me call
a transmission and a video compression error in the transmission. But we know that's all just NASA CGI.
Let me call an expert from Gaza to come and assist you. He can land in like 2 minutes.
Here we go.
Where are the experts from?
Gaza.
Dazzle.
Right,
Gaza.
Here we go. I've got the video. Just give me 1 second.
Pew! Your 1 second is up.
Yeah, my goodness. I'm so glad you counted for him.
I know. I can't count that high. It's a problem.
They are accustomed to lies.
All right, here we go.
By the name of Big Daddy VO 1037 on Facebook captured something really strange during the solar eclipse that happened recently. Check this out.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, please don't think I'm crazy. I promise you I'm not.
Just to be clear, this guy does a bunch of comedy videos on in YouTube Shorts, which I watch quite a lot. So his videos are all comedy. Just as a preface to this.
Totally crazy.
Does he look serious on the face?
So it's currently 3.
Does it look like comic?
Yeah, look at that serious face.
In the morning.
Yeah.
And scrolling through other people's videos.
Judge for yourself.
ABD. And I was watching videos of the eclipse, and I saw this.
Emotional right now. Oh, there we go.
Did you see that? I'm gonna zoom in.
Where's the audio?
Where's the audio?
What was that? I'm gonna zoom in more and slow it down this time. What was that? If it was a solar flare, why did it come straight out of the moon? Why does it look like a window opening up? And why is there smoke coming out? Again, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. Maybe I'm crazy, but that looked really weird. And I'm searching up and I don't see anybody talking about it, like nobody saw it.
Alright, so let's go back to it and have a look at when it's on
Take
there.
that, Craig.
In
Take
your
that.
face. In your
Good
face.
job. High five, Sam.
So yeah, it's like it's just overloaded pixels watching the solar eclipse.
What?
What was that?
Pixel.
If it was a solar flare, why did it come?
Yeah, so I'm listening to him. He's
straight
probably going
out
to say it's a video transmission error.
I mean,
And
it could be some kind of glitch in the transmission. It could be an overloaded pixel.
You know, the best could have been getting videos from different people who filmed, but just focusing on the same exact time when this happened.
Sorry, Commander Riker thinks you're dumb. It's not my words. It's just what he
he's
said.
a hybrid. He's a hybrid dog, so he's dumber. He doesn't exist in God's
He's a
creation.
border collie that is the first officer on board the Enterprise D.
He's dumber. He's just
He
a hybrid.
doesn't exist.
The man
What do
made.
you mean? He's right in front of you. He's right there.
Man bred.
Right. So yeah.
Just like most puppies and dogs, you people keep, I don't know, schematics.
So okay. I guess it could be aliens, or maybe or once upon a time, Flat Earth Aussie Jesus did tell me that the sun was an interdimensional portal. So maybe that was true.
It's a light. It's an energy source. Don't think of the moon as solid, the planet or what. No.
But what about when the people landed on it?
Whoa, did they?
Yeah. A bunch of people, like 6 times.
6 times? Whoa. This sounds like over ambition. Why 6 times?
They didn't do golf the first time, and they wanted to go back
because
and do it.
The way I know with man, when the first attempt is successful, like you invade Iraq, how many times have US soldiers gone to Iraq? Because the first attempt was successful. But the moon, we only hear of
right. So
people.
the first time they made an iPhone, they just stopped, right? So there hasn't been like 16 different
They stopped
iPhones.
there's like iPhone 15 right now, bro.
Right.
Which planet are you on?
So they didn't stop with just the first iPhone then?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So why? The moon is an expedition, you know. Once Christopher Columbus said, "Okay, we discovered this place,"
we didn't.
A whole
sail
lot of
to the
people
moon.
went and settled in a short time.
Yeah, Craig.
Moon
Craig.
event.
All right. Sam, you gave him a great one there. Craig, you need to explain how it is that Columbus got to the moon and what he said when he got there.
Columbus got to the moon? No, I mean when he invaded, he discovered America.
When he invaded America
when he invented America,
the elite.
How many
elite
people
Navy
do we
SEAL
have
team.
in America?
Yeah, he brought the Navy SEAL team with him when he invaded America. All right, Craig,
I thought
answer
that
that.
Christopher Columbus invented America. Isn't that right?
Man invaded the moon, but we've got few people going to the moon. Why is that? That's a red flag.
What's
that
a red
we've
flag?
never been to the moon.
What they
that
did
we have. What?
They definitely went to the moon.
No, they didn't. Because we'd have people going there in numbers by now. The whole army.
Yeah. Proof.
Yeah. That's just the nature of man. Oh, there's this. A lot of people gonna go on check, just to have the same experience. It's cheap now to go to the moon than it was before.
It's cheap to go to the moon, did you say?
What is Elon Musk?
How much do you think it costs to go to the moon?
Way back?
Yeah, no, now. Now, how do you think it costs? How much do you think it costs to go to the moon now?
If celebrities could buy Ferraris, it's just the cost of one Ferrari.
To go to the moon is the cost of one Ferrari?
Yeah.
Any particular Ferrari?
But people got several Ferraris.
Which kind of Ferrari? Are we talking like a Ferrari Testarossa? Or, which Ferrari? Because there's a bunch of different Ferraris, so I need to know exactly how much it is to get to
the way Ferraris work is that when an expedition is out, or an edition, of a Ferrari
hold on. Ray Burke in the chat has sold it for us. It actually costs $350.
So from the time the Ferrari is out, it's expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how expensive is a Ferrari?
Hold on, Craig. It costs as much as a 1987 red Ferrari Spider. There you go.
What if I don't like the color red?
So
it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Who goes to Bahamas several times when you can just sell one of your Ferraris and go to the moon? They have finished off holiday vacations on Earth. They were looking for places to go.
Hold on. What? Did you just say, why do people go to the Bahamas when they can just sell a Ferrari and go to the moon? Is that what you just said?
That's right. Take that, Craig.
You've been to the Bahamas 10 times. It's more like you're in need of a vacation, a place to go. So why not go to the moon if it's possible to go there? Sell one of your Ferraris.
Sell your Ferrari instead of going to the Bahamas. Go to the moon. Bring your family. You'll have to sell 3 or 4 extra Ferraris, but you got them. Just go do
possible.
Can I borrow a Ferrari to
50, 30, 40, 100 years ago, maybe.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, when they first went to the moon 100 years ago.
100 years ago, there were Ferraris that you could sell to go to the moon.
Yes, the Wright brothers did it to go to the moon the first time. They sold their Ferraris, got on the space shuttle, and went to the moon.
Why don't we have people go to the moon in numbers if it's possible to go there?
They should go. Go to the moon. We could make
actually awake?
Make a cheer. Make a cheer out of this song.
Like, is this genuinely happening?
Yes.
It is, man. You gotta face reality. The problem is you live in the virtual world. Come back. Come back as a 12-year-old and brainwash yourself and live up to expectations, live up to par.
Look at that, Sam. Look at the chat here. We've got Gareth Bunting in the chat that says, "This is ridiculous. You can't take a Ferrari to the moon. Where are you going to get petrol once you're there?" You're not talking about bringing a Ferrari to the moon. You're talking about selling the Ferrari so you can go to the moon. The Ferrari stays here.
So what
at
do
the
you
moon?
buy like a Lamborghini?
At the moon,
if Tesla,
hold on. If we're selling our Ferrari, what are we going to drive when we're on the moon?
There's already a Jeep there.
If a rover can move peacefully on the moon's rubbles, what more a bike?
A bike?
Sorry, what?
That's a good idea, Sam. They should get like a Razor scooter on the moon, and then they can just kind of scoot. Of course, they'd have to have moon tires instead of just
a boat,
mini tires.
so we can swim in crystal clear meth. Because the moon looks so
we're swimming in crystal meth.
A boat to the moon. Hold on, Craig. Craig.
Crystal clear.
I like the Sam. We're going somewhere. We're going places. Bring a boat to the moon so they can float in crystal clear meth.
Yeah.
Take that, Craig.
It looks crystal clear.
Okay.
All right, Sam. We should let him. Lie about it. Just...
should we do the next slide?
Yeah. Next slide.
Good job, Sam. Well done.
In the book of enlightenment. Oh, we're back to the air pressure, man. I forgot I did this. Man, it's like a prophecy which came in the past instead of the future when Craig brought that up. So the air around you has weight, true or not?
Yes, air has weight.
And it presses against everything it touches.
Rude.
Yeah, like I said, air escapes, it goes anywhere. Water level, air dissipates.
But did the air ask permission first? Because, consent's important nowadays.
So, if there's permission, there's no gravity. Because gravity dictates. So, does air ask for permission? If it doesn't, then gravity, no comprendo.
Right, okay, so the air doesn't ask for permission, therefore gravity's real?
No, it's not. Because gravity predicts.
Yeah, gravity does make predictions, you're correct.
So why does the air escape if gravity makes predictions?
Well, that's part of the predictions of gravity, that everything the air does on Earth is predicted by gravity.
Okay, so let's start again. The air around you has weight.
Yes.
And it presses against everything it touches.
Correct.
Rude.
Very.
You forgot to say rude, Craig. You got to say rude again.
Rude.
Let me read this in maybe a European accent.
European
air around
accent?
You. European accent. Should I do that?
What's European?
Oh, yeah, it's the moon.
European.
Yeah, Europa. Yeah, if you lived on the moon, Europa, this would be the accent. Go, Sam. Let's hear it.
European. So, the air around you has weight, and it presses against everything it touches. That pressure is called atmospheric pressure or air pressure. It is the force exerted on the surface by the air above it. As gravity pulls it to Earth, atmospheric pressure is commonly measured with a barometer. Density is the degree of compactness of a substance. So gravity is the force that attracts a body towards the center of the Earth or towards any other physical body having mass.
Yes.
Does air have mass?
Yes.
Now it does. Before it didn't.
That was a great accent, Sam. I could not tell it was you.
Sorry, did you say that air has mass now, but before it didn't?
Yeah, that's what's in the textbook.
Which textbook?
They just discovered the 0 point whatever mass that air has.
Sorry, so are you saying textbooks say that air didn't used to have mass?
Yeah.
Sorry, which textbook in particular says that air didn't used to have mass?
Those old books that used to be iPhone 3 and 4.
Right, so
now they
hold on. So I want to clarify this. So when the iPhone 3 and 4 was out, textbooks said that air didn't have mass.
It doesn't seem to grasp that I'm using old iPhone and new iPhone.
He doesn't get it, Sam.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. He's so confused.
I am a little confused. I just want to clarify that
it's just a thought.
The textbooks used to say that air doesn't have mass, and the time period in which textbooks said this was the same time period in which the iPhone 3 and 4 was out. Is that correct?
He finally got it, Sam. Yeah, that's it.
In my lower primary.
In your lower primary, air didn't have mass.
When he was studying law, Craig, let me clarify. When he was studying law during the primary version of his law studies, this is what he learned. Go ahead.
Yeah, I learned that of the three states of matter, because before we even knew about plasma, of the three states of matter, only liquid and solid have mass.
What?
Gas, no massivo.
Yeah.
So
No
hold on.
massivo.
Because
So
with
that's
this,
Portuguese.
there were no ways to measure mass.
I've got a lot to unpack here, Som. First off, you said that they only recently discovered the fourth state of matter. Is that right?
No,
Yeah,
how
like
to
last
measure the
week.
weight,
It was like last week.
the mass of matter. No,
Yeah.
no, not like last week. Maybe
So when
10
you
years ago.
right,
Well,
okay,
yeah, 10
so
years
when
ago.
you were at
10
junior
years ago,
school-
they discovered plasma.
So when you were at junior school, there was just solid, liquid, and gas.
Not
But
junior school, Sam. He's trying to hold on. I'll set him straight, Sam. When he was in law school, the primary stages of his law school. Okay, go
right.
ahead.
So when you were at law school,
So,
yeah, and you read a textbook, the textbook said there was just solid, liquid, and gas, but it also said that only solids and liquids had mass. Is that right?
abso-freaking-lutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Then they changed the syllabi to what we know today.
NASA did it.
So air pressure does
Am
not
I
affect.
am I
your-
being pranked? Like,
No.
is Ashton Kutcher going to come around the corner or something?
Sam, you baffled him. He has no idea how to respond to this.
Did you know pranked
Nailed
in
it.
Africa is punked?
Punked in Africa is punked.
Prank in Africa is punked.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you get a prank, here you get a punk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is real. I'm awake.
You're aware.
All right, now what? All right, he's trying to avoid it, Sam. You
should
need
have
to
listened
now
to that
answer,
Chris Brown
Craig.
song.
You need to answer, Craig. But let's get him to answer. Why is it that only 10 years ago plasma was discovered, and why is it that the textbooks used to say that gas had no mass?
Now that I think about it, the sun, we're told, is a big gaseous ball burning in space in a vacuum. By the way, since we're
problem
on
with
the
this-
subject of vacuum,
That doesn't look
Fire,
like a clown, because clowns are
the element
you
by
know,
which
red
the
noses.
sun exerts its energy, and I don't care if it's nuclear fission or what, it's still fire, needs what element, folks, in order to continue to burn? Oxygen.
Does that answer your
So
question?
how do you measure? How do you measure the mass of air?
How do you measure the mass of?
Yeah. How do you measure the mass of air, Craig?
You weigh it.
What? No, this thing is everywhere. How are you going to track?
Well, you could get a container and put air in it. See how much a container
Ah.
weighs before you put the air in it,
You know-
and how much a
you know what
container
that
weighs
means,
after
Sam?
you put the air in it.
So how much
What's
air
that mean,
do
Sam?
you know?
Wait, Sam.
Is enough to-
he said container. That's your keyword.
Yeah, you say container. So you first you weigh the container, and then you put air in the container, and then you weigh both
There's
air
a
and
thing
the
called
container, then you
compressed air.
subtract.
Yeah.
No, this is crazy, man.
All right, hold on.
Oh, wait,
Sam, he's
putting
trying to
air in a
talk over
container is
you.
crazy.
I'm gonna
I
fix
thought-
that. I'm gonna fix that. All right, he's muted. Sam, you tell him.
I thought with my whole life that people who indoctrinate were smarter, that they couldn't bring something up like, no, we can measure the mass of air by putting it into a container. It's not liquid. It's air.
No kidding. It's not liquid.
Yeah. It's air.
Some people think air is liquid. Can't believe it. Why?
How you gonna trap air into a container?
Hey, you can't. It's not possible.
Maybe a gas cylinder.
A gas ceiling.
Cylinder.
Yeah, a cylinder made of gas.
Gas cylinder. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
That would
is
do
gas.
it because it's made of gas. the gas cylinder can hold gas inside the cylinder.
No, it's not made of gas. It's made of iron.
Oh, okay. You confused me when you said a gas cylinder. I thought gas was the adjective for cylinder, not the the noun what was inside the cylinder. Okay, I'm sorry.
Like it would make sense if they used the gas cylinder to measure the mass of air, but then they would put a cup where the opening of the gas cylinder, and by the amount of air pressure coming out, you can do a reading and use some equation to come up with the mass.
Yeah,
not
like
a container.
Some equation, just some equation. Like there'd be numbers, maybe some letters involved.
But the smartest.
Yeah, I like this. This is revolutionary. Okay, should we let him talk now? Let's let him talk now. He won't know what to say. All right, here we go.
What does Craig even want to talk about this? Because it's insane.
I don't know. He won't have any. Watch him deflect.
There's actually a lot of ways to measure the mass of air.
I knew you'd deflect.
Yeah. He brought a lot of ways.
Okay, so
open the Pandora's box.
Define the volume of air you want to measure. You know, to say the air in this room, we could measure the volume of this room, and then we could take the atmospheric pressure in the room, right?
Wait, so how are you gonna know the volume of your room?
You're gonna trap it with a blanket or something.
Yeah, the blanket. How is the blanket gonna get you to measure the volume of your room?
Well, what are you gonna use?
So once we know the volume of the room, okay.
How did you know the volume?
Skip. Let's know. Yeah,
I measured it by measuring the walls.
Then what did you do? How did you measure the volume?
It's the cubed area. It's the volume.
Give us the process.
Oh, there's more air in the corners.
If you know,
air tucks in the corners.
Hold on, Sam. He'll get trapped here. Yeah. Right. How did you measure the volume?
You get the air and you times by this area of each of the walls, and then
Oh, you didn't measure. You calculated.
Oh, right. Okay,
you had to multiply. That's a calculation, not a measurement. See, Sam, you got him. See how easy it is to trap him? He didn't measure. He didn't measure the volume. He calculated the volume. Fake. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's calculate the volume of the room. You know, you get the area of one side, the width, the height.
First, air is not visible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what tools are you gonna use?
Right. So once we know the volume of the room, all right.
It's a mystery. You know, air is a mystery. Let's just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you don't want me to tell you how to do it.
Things you can't observe are mysteries. So just leave.
So So you measure the volume of the room, and then you take the pressure in the room. Then you use the ideal gas laws. From this equation, you solve for the number of moles of gas, and then you calculate the mass by multiplying.
There's a difference between gas and air. Air is a combination of gases. Gas is just.
Sam, he's talking about animals. Sam, hold on, Sam. He's going way off track. I don't know if in Swahili there's a word for moles, but a mole is a small animal, and he's talking about animals of gas. He said moles of gas. Did you hear that? Like little furry animals that dig in the dirt of gas. I don't know. He's making up stuff.
So just to make a point, air and gas are two different things.
Yes.
Air is a combination of gases. So which gas are we specifically measuring when we measure the mass of air? You see, that's where the confusion is. It would take billions of years just trying to.
It would take billions of years.
Yeah. Because there's combination of gases. Maybe you fart. It's different air in your lung.
Yeah.
Here, we don't fart.
What you're saying
in Africa
is that you can't use the ideal gas laws. Is that what you're saying?
Are all gases ideal?
Oh, there's now a code of law, a code of public opinion, a code of heaven, a code of gases, a code of gases.
Yeah.
A law.
Look,
A law.
heaven is just a zero mass field of consciousness held in place by a paradimensional realm of infinite energy, but that's irrelevant.
I don't know what that means.
I watched Rick and Morty yesterday.
I'm confused too.
The new episode of Rick and Morty is really good.
So, measuring the mass of air is just a philosophy.
Yeah.
Measuring the mass of air is just
yeah. It's not there yet.
You're cornered. You're cornered, Craig.
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, I'm definitely awake.
And you know it because air has got gases in it. So depending on what is happening in your room and what is happening in my room, the gases are different.
Yeah, like if he farted in his room, the gases would be different.
You ate eggs. I ate moles from the jungle.
Wait, what from the jungle?
Moles. You said the mole is an animal.
I don't know if moles
mole,
live in the jungle.
yes. You went mole hunting, and you caught a mole, and then you know what's the best when you catch a mole, and you want to cook it up? What's the best garnish to put on the mole?
First of, I'm not sure if you can eat moles.
Yeah, it's the fruit that it's got a thick, like dark shell, and then it's got the one pit in the middle, and then it's green on the inside. You know that fruit? What do you call that?
It's in the cactus family.
It's avocado. So you get a mole.
Avocado,
yeah, you get a mole, and then you cook it up, and then you slice open an avocado, and you put it on there, and then you garnish it with that. That's the best way to. Yeah, avocado.
Avocado. It's the best rich.
Same thing.
The number one rich fruit in the world, or in Africa, or in my country, as it is avocado. No other fruit has got minerals like the avocado.
Yeah, like in the avocado.
Yeah,
it's the best. It's my favorite fruit is the avocado.
My favorite too. Peaches are my favorite. My number one.
What's this? What?
I don't know why she got there.
So, should we move on to the slide?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
Why
he's
not?
got nothing.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, so we can't measure the mass of air, and plasma didn't exist 15 years ago. Got it. No worries.
Yeah, so air pressure does not affect gravity.
Air pressure does not affect gravity. Right, okay.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
That's a huge blow. So, in fact, the mass of the air adds to the gravity.
The mass of the air adds to the gravity. I mean, yeah, that's not a false statement.
Yeah, and air has no mass.
Yeah, do you see any confusion in this, right? So, air pressure is mass of air.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's where we get mass. Depending on how air is compacted, you get the mass, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so
I mean,
since
that's
gravity is
density
an
you're talking
attractive,
about, which is mass over volume, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, so since gravity is an attractive force, it will attract matter together to increase density.
Yeah, that's what happens. You heard of black holes?
No, let's not go there, man. Those are not real.
Oh, we photographed one, so I'm pretty sure they're real.
Okay, just for argument's sake, let's say they're real.
Okay.
Moving on, and
take that. We'll move on.
You wanna shed some light on the black holes, or I move on?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I see what you did. I see what you did there, Sam. Shed some light on black holes. Love it. Oh, so pithy.
Let's just move on. And
all right,
objects that are denser.
There's no more slides, so should we go back to talking about where my internet's from? That's the last slide that you put on there.
What?
This is getting humorous now. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, and objects that are denser have a greater concentration of mass. thus creating a larger gravitational pull. Now, yeah, before you can play the video, I had a problem here where air pressure
You didn't send me this video.
did not affect gravity. I sent you the video.
You didn't send me this
All the
one.
videos. Your messenger.
It's working.
He's just making that up, Sam. He's trying to hide the truth.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if you sent it, and I'll see if I can grab it. I don't see this video that you sent.
All right, what? Sam. All right, Craig, find it. Sam told you to do something. You got to jump.
I'm jumping.
I gotta say, you are crushing this right now. Good job. Just keep going. Don't get nervous. Don't let him get in your head, buddy. Don't let him get in your head. And
it's named gravity.
You made a good point earlier in that last slide about the attractive force, and I just gotta say, Sam is the biggest attractive force in all of Africa.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm the next Mandela, man.
Yes.
Apart from the fact that I won't sell out. I won't sell out though.
You won't sell out. Of course not. Yeah, you won't sell out. And so they won't be calling it the Mandela effect pretty soon. It's gonna be the S.O.M effect.
Yeah.
Right?
Just this. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just trying to. I honestly don't know what is going on with my messenger today.
All excuses.
So it's named. It's titled Gravity.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm just uploading it to a different thing so I can download it outside of Messenger because Messenger's being dumb. Is Mark Zuckerberg that's been watching or something?
It's not the only thing being dumb, right, Sam?
Yeah, your army.
Your army. Craig, your army is going down.
They're trying to block you, so your army is like, no, this is gonna bring us, problems.
Right, okay, right.
Sam, they're trying to block you. Don't let them.
Yeah.
Stand
Only
strong.
that
Solidarity, man.
I'm a grey hat hacker, so
you're a grey hat hacker.
Craig,
my firewall.
This is shop talk between us, Tex. You're working on something.
This teacher
has
an amazing science trick that is about to completely stun her students.
And again, where's the air pressure? Up. And pushing upwards in all directions, but pushing upwards to hold the liquid in, right? Yes. And if I take this off, what should happen? Pushing off the water should come out, but that's not fair. Witchcraft.
So, why doesn't air pressure affect gravity?
Yeah.
That's just called surface tension.
There is still a significant amount of air pressure. More air pressure than gravity.
Why do capsules implode then? Due to air pressure.
Why don't they implode? Well, there's not enough pressure to make a cup implode.
For those of you who haven't seen it yet.
No, I mean capsules. Capsules implode due to air pressure, right?
He's taking a
Yeah, and then she broke the surface tension and it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, again, not outside of what gravity predicts will happen.
Excuses.
So, could you tell us what you think that proves?
That proves no gravity, man.
It proves no gravity exists.
Deal with it.
How does it prove that no gravity exists?
Because the amount of the air adds to the gravity. But then when that amount of air is dense, it suddenly stops affecting gravity.
Hold on, you gotta say that. This is good. I gotta write that down.
Yeah.
The start over. The air and the gravity. Pressure.
So the air adds to the gravity, right? Because there's the presence of air.
The air adds to the gravity that doesn't exist. Okay.
Gravity is more concentrated where there is air. Okay.
Yeah.
So
but the gravity that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Air adds to the gravity.
But then when the
I just got to say, 1 second, I'm very sorry to my audience that you're watching me get destroyed this hard by a flat earther.
Okay. Yeah, cry about it, Craig. All right, so air pressure Get stronger?
More, get stronger.
Get strong. Okay.
Then it does not affect gravity.
Right. So when air pressure gets strong, it doesn't affect gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, Som. Okay, those were all words.
So same with the elements around it, because there's water near the air pressure, and it wasn't affected by gravity. So any elements, short to say, this is the new version of science. Write it down, print it out in your textbooks.
I wrote it down right here, buddy. This is the new science textbook right here.
Where there's air pressure not affecting gravity, any form of matter around that air pressure becomes gravity free. We just saw that in the video.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Where there's air pressure,
so you don't have to fall from your parachute.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. Where there's air pressure,
if there's gravity,
if there's gravity,
you don't have to fall.
Which doesn't
your
exist.
Parachute.
So quick
if
question.
It exists.
Can there be multiple forces acting on something at the same time?
Gravity is the star boy. Gravity is
the star boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it makes space weight, which doesn't count. Okay, hold on a second. When there's air pressure, if there's gravity.
No, when there's air pressure.
Yep.
Which does not affect gravity.
Which does not affect gravity. Okay, scratch that out.
Any other form of matter around that air pressure becomes gravity free.
Okay, I'm almost there. Which does not affect gravity. Any matter becomes gravity free.
Which is near the air pressure.
Okay. Oh yeah, any matter. All right, got it. Oh, we're getting there. Any matter which is near the air pressure.
Yes, becomes gravity free. Like it's not affected by gravity whatsoever. It's invisible to gravity. It's a non-conductor of gravity.
Okay. Oh, a non-conductor. I like that. All right. When there's air pressure which does not affect gravity, any matter which is near the air pressure is not affected by gravity?
Yes, yeah. Gravity free. It's not affected by gravity.
Is gravity free?
It ceases to be a conductor of gravity. So
ceases. Oh, I like this. Ceases to be a gravity conductor.
Yep.
Okay. This is new science, people.
So unless there is a force.
Okay, well, don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead of me. I got it. Where there's air pressure, which does not affect gravity, any matter which is near the air pressure ceases to be a gravity conductor.
Yeah, it's gravity free in short. It's not affected by gravity.
AKA, it's gravity free.
I can't argue with this. I've got to say that.
We just saw the water in the jar, and there was air pressure on top of that. The water didn't fall. Not until
there was
exerted.
There was. Imagine it's this thing upside down. So there was a big bit of glass in between it and the air pressure. Yeah, the only place in that glass.
Are you saying there was a trick?
Hold on. The only place that air pressure was getting into the glass was via the open hole, which was at the bottom.
So there was a trick in that video. Are you saying?
It is a trick, yes. Using physics.
Okay. This calls for a test. This calls for a challenge. Viewers, do that test. Do that experiment. Sorry. Don't put a hole.
So I need a glass without a hole in.
Sam, hold on. Craig, just a second, Craig. Sam and I got to talk shop here a little bit. Sam, you should do it. Go get a glass and do it right now so that you embarrass him, right? Get a glass full with water and then do it right in front of him. Yeah.
I have a glass.
All right. So put something over the top of it and then flip it around.
I'm gonna put my mouth.
No, not your mouth.
Not your mouth.
That piece of paper.
Just get a coaster or something.
But there's nothing in there anymore. You drank it all.
Yeah. You got to have a full
There's
glass.
air pressure. Let me put air pressure.
There you go. There's air pressure.
Yeah, but there's no water in there now.
I gotta measure the mass of this air using a container.
Sam. All right. This will destroy him. This will destroy him, Sam. Fill that with water or some other liquid that you might have handy. And then get a piece of paper or something, right? And then remove it, and then flip it upside down, and then take away the paper, and it will embarrass Craig.
If it splashes, by the way, that's not the work of gravity. It's the work of balance. It's the work of balance, because air is lighter than liquid.
Yeah, go do it. Go do it. That'll get him.
It's not gravity. No, it's not.
Yeah,
not about gravity.
Dude, go do it. This will be great. Craig won't know what to do when you show him how it works.
I can do it, but was that a paper or was that a rubber or a lead?
Well, I have the paper here that the new science is written on. This will probably be...
You always carry with you a jar on your live debate. You do.
On my leg.
On your live debates, you do.
On my live debates, I have a jar. I don't have one. I don't have one right now. Should I? I can go get one.
Are you becoming fat yet? Because...
Dude, you're working hard here, Sama. You're earning it today.
About a week ago, Toon released a video called "Could the Earth Be Flat?" So I mean, you know.
Yeah, he's getting enlightened.
There's hints in there. All right, so, Sam.
Don't waste time.
You don't have a glass you could do that with? Quick.
I have.
Yeah, do it. Let's.
But I'm worried about the ship. I'm worried about the ship. I'm worried about the ship. So, let me get water.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go get water. All right, Craig. He's gonna. This is gonna be.
He's an actor, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. We can't have him do it over his laptop though. I really want him to try to do it like over his. He's gotta pull it back because it's over his pants. He's not. I don't think he's gonna do it. I love Sam. He's so good. He's such a good guy.
This was worth paying him £25 so he could get his internet. And if you need to send him money, I can do it now.
Oh my gosh. He's such a fun guy. Oh, he's got his keyboard in the background. I love that he tries to do music.
Yeah.
I have no idea if it's any good or not. I haven't actually heard any of it. Yeah. Mr. Unite for the chill win. The trick shall not be done over the computer keyboard.
Oh no, I want him to do it over the computer.
It close to him. I don't think he's gonna try it though.
I just want him to explain how I'm not getting my internet from space.
It's from cell phone towers.
But it's not pointing at any cell phone towers. It's pointing directly up.
I don't know. It's so funny.
Oh, it's so nice to have internet that's literally about 50 times faster than I used to.
Are you actually streaming from it right now?
Yep.
But I thought you needed a cable.
I did. I ordered that. I got that today. Ordered it yesterday, and it came today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the router. So got the satellite dish outside, and I've drilled a hole in the wall for the cable to come through just over there. And then the cable comes in, and there's a splitter that has an Ethernet port on one side, and then something that goes to the router. And the Ethernet port only has one out.
Glass?
That's it.
Yeah, I found a more befitting glass.
All right, it's more befitting. Is there water in it?
There's water in it.
All right, and all right, this is gonna be good. All right, now do that over your chair, just in case. Do it over your chair. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay.
He said fresh water. No.
Hold it up. We can't see it. There we go. Okay. Keep it higher. Keep it higher. All right. So now take out the board, and it'll stay because gravity doesn't exist.
I'm just worried about this water. It's not fresh water. There's some elements in it. There's no air pressure in this.
Yeah, don't drink it.
So it's gonna fall.
Oh, it didn't work.
Wait, why did gravity start existing?
The air pressure concentration is low.
Okay, how do you make it high then? Make it high.
Putting water in here.
Yeah, how do you make the pressure high so it's not low?
Then you shake it.
You shake it. Okay. And then you put the puzzle thing back on.
So shaking it increases the pressure. Is that right?
Because it's wave.
Can you show the audience the little piece of board, the board that you were seeing there? I think was this something you were studying before the show? Yeah, there it is. Oh, good.
Oh,
I love it.
That goes all the way to 10.
When flat earthers study math.
Yeah, the globe.
Yeah, I love it when flat earthers study math. That's so good.
Yeah, any circle is indoctrinating you to the globe. That's right, yeah.
There's a globe here. There's a globe here. It's all indoctrination. Numbers. There's a globe here.
Yeah, numbers are fake, Craig. Take that. All right, Sam. Let's see it.
Let me teach you something about the plus sign. 1 plus 1 addition equals 2. 1 minus 1 subtraction 0. 1 times 1. What is to multiply? What's the definition of multiplication?
Yeah, it makes it more.
You add to what's already there. Why is 1 times 1 1 instead of 2?
What?
Take that, math.
1 add 1 is
Take that.
2, but 1 times 1 is 1 because there's just one of.
It's obviously wrong.
What's the definition? What's the definition of multiplication? By definition. English.
How many
literature
of that there is?
No, multiplication you add to what.
No, you don't
already
add.
Is.
You multiply.
Yeah, it has to get bigger when you multiply. Don't you know that, Craig? That's what math says. I learned
1 times 1.
Right. So if I multiply a negative number, it gets bigger.
No, there's no
bigger,
negative.
Yes.
There are no negative numbers and positive numbers.
Yeah, negative doesn't exist.
Yeah. Just briefly, we have a quick word from our sponsors.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
Brilliant. Yep. Thank you for that, guys.
Okay. So, we have another slide. I've got questions.
Well, wait, no, that was
just 4 questions.
That was the only slide. There was no more slides.
No, I sent you it's written slides in Messenger.
Flipping slides.
Yeah, no, Messenger isn't working, is it? Like I said.
Send them to me.
Nah, it's gotta work, man.
Sam, send them to me. He's faking. He's totally faking. Yeah, send it to me. I'll get it. I'll make it happen.
You mean those?
They're only about 24 KB.
The things about the questions for the ISS that we did.
No, that was a gift
send
card.
them to me, Sam. He's trying to confuse it. He's working on a 300 baud Hayes modem. If you just tell him, hey, Craig, type plus.
Yeah.
It'll
let me do that.
No, it's a 2. It'll hang up.
You didn't send me anything else, so
let me do that.
Send it to
I'm
Toon,
sending you.
Just send it to Toon.
I'm sending you in a jiffy.
You're sending it in a jiffy. Jiffy's in the
We
chat.
pronounce
Jiffy
pronounce it
gifted
GIF.
5 memberships.
In a Giphy.
Yeah, because there's already the J sound in JPEG, so we don't use J in GIF. We use the G sound, the hard G sound in GIF.
What is
so that there's some
what is leaf?
Gotta keep it fresh.
What is leaf? Single, pronounced as leaves. Plural, when there's already a word for leave, as in you left.
Yeah. And the things that fall from trees too.
Yeah.
Are called leaves instead of leaves.
Yeah, or leaves. If you're from the Midwest, you
Because
might
the
say
English
leaves.
language is dumb. Okay?
Yeah.
And you know what? We don't need the letter C. We can do without it.
Yeah, I mean, apparently you can do
Let's
without
get
some
rid of the
U's as
letter
well.
C. All
Right,
we've got
Som,
F,
as you're
that's
here
all we
and
need.
you're neither American or British, spell color.
COLO. It's optional to put a U before R.
No, it's not optional. It's
what
spelled correctly if you have a U.
What a diplomatic answer that was, Sam. Very nice.
With us, it's optional.
You put the U or it's wrong. Okay, that's how it works.
All right, spell spell glamour.
GRAMMER.
Yes, that's how you spell glamour.
Jiggly wiggly. Right, have you got those slides for some?
No,
yeah, they're
not
coming
yet.
through. They're coming through.
They haven't yet, though. Come on, send it to me quick. I won't let them cheat you out of it. Sam, I got your back, buddy.
Bingo! Glad to land internet and cell tower internet. The slides are in.
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
what she said.
It's
you don't get
PowerPoint.
it,
It's
forget
PowerPoint
about it.
slides. Now, Craig, if that is indeed the way to pronounce your name. Hold on. Does your email work?
Me? Email?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were just going to put the slides up.
I can't be bothered. Besides, it's PowerPoint. I can't do PowerPoint.
I don't have PowerPoint. That's the thing. I don't have PowerPoint. I have to download the bloody videos.
Oh my goodness! All right, hold on a second. Then I'm gonna go. I got something else.
There are no videos in those though. So.
Oh, there's no. If there's no videos, then it should be fine.
Okay, can you do PowerPoint?
Yeah, if it's not videos, I'll just display it.
Oh, there's a password. Dang.
Oh, there's a password on it?
Yeah. I'm trying to open the same slide, so I know my resolution is.
What's the password?
The password is caps lock.
Caps lock.
Yeah, exactly as it is on your keyboard.
The caps lock key, but Sam, I removed the caps lock key from my keyboard. I don't have it. I can't get into your document because I don't have a caps lock key.
Why don't you have a
You
caps
gotta
lock?
use the hold on the shift.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do now.
No, the password is caps lock.
Yeah, but I don't have a caps lock key. I took it off.
Hold down the shift button.
Okay.
The password is caps lock.
And then what? So I hold down the shift and then what?
Type
C.
But I don't have. But you said the password is the caps lock key.
Yeah, the word caps lock. That's the password.
All right. It's.
Hold down the shift.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to upload it.
Hold down the shift.
Hold down the shift. Just a second. All right. I'm uploading it to Google Drive right now, but it's not coming. It's stuck. You know,
You can send it over to Clegg via his email.
I did. I sent it to Clegg already. All right. The password is
caps lock.
All right. The password is wrong. Is there a space in it?
No, it's case sensitive. Capital letter C and capital letter L. The rest small letters, but there has to be a space.
All right. Ooh, I got it.
So you can use that as a password.
All right.
People. It's a good one. People be
It's a
holding
good
down
one.
the caps lock, not
Yeah.
knowing it's the password.
I mean, nobody's gonna know.
You know what? I've got it. It's fine.
What the password is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nobody's gonna know what the password is. It's not like we didn't just tell them everybody in the live video. They'll never know.
Or if you're a globe earther, you can put flat earther as a password because you hate flat earthers, so people feel like you can put flat earth because he's globe earth. So
Right. I've got your slides.
he
here.
hates flat earthers.
Right. So, S.O.M, here's your slide.
Just like the name of the page, Fight the Flat Earth.
Yes.
You hate flat earthers. Why you name your page Fight the Flat Earth?
Well,
No
I don't
kidding.
hate flat earthers.
Just say-
I hate flat Earth.
Yeah, but why did you name it after what you hate?
Because I'm fighting against the flat Earth.
You're not
That
fighting,
doesn't make
you're
sense.
struggling.
Craig.
Right, S.O.M, I have your slide up.
So, the first question. The ISS, International Swim Station, for those who do not know, the ISS orbits Earth at an average speed of 17,900 miles per hour. Maybe that's meters per hour, but I think it's miles per hour.
Same thing.
Every 90 minutes. And it is 408 kilometers far.
Wait, hold on a second. 90. That I don't think that 90 is minutes. I think that 90 is meter, inches, Newton seconds.
Yeah, but that's the time it takes to
Meter.
orbit the-
Yeah.
No, it's
meter.
my innie
90
nipples are sore.
minutes.
It's
1
it's
hour,
meter,
30 minutes.
meter, inch, Newton seconds. Just keep it straight here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every
So now,
meter, every
my-
yeah. Okay. Right. Go on, some. Yeah.
My question of rebuttal here is:
Stop interrupting, Craig.
Okay. Sorry.
has anyone ever made a photo out of a plane with 800 kilometers per hour?
Yes.
Were the costs blurry?
No.
No, they have to be blurry. At
Well,
that
they're
speed.
not. That you can take a photo out of the plane of the coast and they don't look blurry.
What about 17,900?
Nope, they still don't look blurry because you're really far away.
Pull up any photo taken out of an airplane that is 30,000 meters.
So
Mouse.
you want a photo out of an airplane? Let's just go to Google.
That is an
Photo
altitude
of
of.
shoreline from
Let's look at the costs,
plane.
if they were
That
blurry
says-
or not.
From plane. So here we go. Here is a photo.
Yeah, it looks blurry. Looks blurry to me.
That
Zoom in. Zoom in.
It doesn't look blurry at all to me.
Yeah, look how blurry that is. You can't make out any detail at all. It's
Right,
just
okay.
blur.
Maybe if we try another one, so maybe we try
Especially the one. Try another one with the city, the skyscrapers and all that.
Yeah, the blurry skyscrapers.
They just look like stones or something.
So here's Tel Aviv.
That's from an aeroplane, right?
Seen from yeah,
That's from a plane.
This is Tel Aviv seen from an airplane.
That's
Yeah, those buildings just look like stones.
I mean, I don't see the blurry.
Look at all those. Look at all the dots all over the picture.
Zoom in.
Look at all the dots all over the picture that were because the plane is moving so fast.
Wait, it doesn't let me zoom in on that picture. Right, let me bring up a different one because there seems to be quite a lot here. So
Well, the challenge I'll have if it's that's Tel Aviv, that's a drone took that image.
airplane?
Then drones, can pause mid-air.
Oh, it says there's a plane quite high there, and you can see the shoreline of a country, and it doesn't look blurry. It's definitely not blurry.
We all know that's blurry.
Comment, everybody, comment, blurry or not blurry, and the majority wins.
One for blurry, one for not blurry.
Yeah, one for blurry.
Just
or,
in a minute.
One extra for
What-
not blurry. Yeah.
What
two
is the
ones.
majority? Just
Two
swallow
ones
your
for not
pride.
blurry.
Swallow your pride. Swallow your pride.
Yeah, and swallow your snot too.
Yeah.
Good job, Sam. You're getting him.
Just don't disagree. You agree.
All right. What's the? All right. You should go to the second page because that will confuse him if you go to the second page.
Yeah. So actually, my challenge on this was how come they take these pictures from ISS at a greater far distance and they look so 4K. I don't know if 24K, the Weekend song type of images, if it's out already.
Yeah, I mean,
8K,
because it's really, really, really far away.
And moving very fast. That we don't have real bloody photos.
So, you know, if you're
90 minutes across the globe.
If you're standing still, right, and a car passes you going at 70 miles an hour, that car looks like a blur to you.
Capturing me?
Yeah, yeah. So let's just imagine you're standing, next to a road, and a car goes right past you going 70 miles an hour. That car looks like a blur to you, doesn't it?
Craig, you're presuming that he's ever been near a 70-mile-an-hour car.
I'm asking you to imagine.
You have to be far, Craig, like 200 meters away from the car. How does it look?
No, let's just say you're standing right next to it and it goes 70
I'm
miles
not
an
even
hour.
200 meters. I'm 408 kilometers far.
Yeah. So again,
from that car.
So you're standing next to a car and that car's going 70
Not
miles an hour.
next to a car.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
far from the car.
Right. Just
Okay,
imagine
from
the car.
Let's hear his analogy first.
Right, Som, let's
What's your
imagine that
analogy?
you're standing next to a car and that car's going 70 miles an hour. That car will look like a blur to you, right? But now, let's imagine that you're standing 200 meters away from that car and that car's going 70 miles an hour. That car doesn't look like a blur anymore.
Sam, he's just deflecting.
You've moved further away, and in your perspective, in your vision, it has traveled less of a distance. It is not going to appear blurry to you. Just like when you're in a plane looking at the shoreline of a country, that shoreline doesn't look blurry. And when you're in the ISS looking at countries, those countries don't look blurry.
There's some things you're missing out here. We're talking about human eyes. We're talking about human lenses versus camera lenses. Which one is more powerful?
It works
between an eagle's eye and the camera eye lens. Eagle's lens and camera lens.
It works the same.
Which one is? Nope.
Yep.
Don't even lie. Human beings are like 50K.
Okay. So
50K.
Let's move to the next slide.
Yeah, the next slide. Slide number 2.
Next question.
Put it on screen so people can see it.
I'm going to.
Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
So here we go, guys. This is the first
so
slide.
The next one is.
And here's
the next one.
Yeah. Could you read that to us, please?
It's the French people like to say the trois one. So water is level.
Yes.
What is it in a vacuum?
What is in a vacuum? I've got it right. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I've got here.
What's that?
Look at this.
Is it a vacuum cleaner? Right.
Yeah. What's in a vacuum?
Dog hair.
What's in a vacuum, Craig?
Dog hair.
I think you did well to clean up the vacuum cleaner because when you suck air,
what's
with
in
the
there?
Vacuum,
What's in there?
It's
vapor, Craig. Vapor.
Yeah. So space is a vacuum, right?
Space is one of these.
And when you start your shows, there's
Do you
that
think
video
that space is one of these, Craig?
Yeah.
There's a video.
Seriously.
Which
what's wrong with you? You think space is one of these?
We live in space.
Space.
So dumb. How can people believe that?
Right. So the question was water is level, and then what is it in a vacuum?
Vapor.
Yeah, probably undergoing evaporation of some kind because the pressure gets lowered so it boils quicker.
Yeah. So if we live in a vacuum, why isn't all the air vapor?
We don't live in a vacuum.
We live in space. Space is what?
Space is a very low pressure area. Space
is a vacuum, you say. You think space is this?
Oh, they changed it. It's no longer a vacuum now.
Yeah, it's not that anymore.
No,
They
it's
changing
really
the
low
stories all the
pressure.
time.
Yeah.
They updated it. They updated the
just like
app.
when they updated the physics books to say that only solids and liquids have mass.
Or like the way they updated the periodic table to contain other elements, like the Wakanda element.
Vibranium isn't a real thing.
It's crazy, man. We not. That's why I always say we're not there yet.
Vibranium isn't real, dude. They didn't add adamantium to the periodic table.
No, nothing that Hollywood. You know, we used to watch Scooby-Doo.
What's the other metal? What's Thor's hammer made out of?
Scooby-Doo. Things were not real, but everything that you see on media is an exact replica of something.
Guys, what's Thor's hammer made of? I can't remember the name of that metal. Isn't it
Thor's hammer?
Yeah. What's the metal that he made that out of? I can't remember.
Copper.
No.
Copper.
No.
We mine copper in the country.
Yeah, because copper
80%.
copper is a good gravity conductor.
Uru. Yeah. So, what's the name of Thor's hammer?
Thor's hammer. No, it's not vibranium.
Theodore?
Melinda.
Melinda?
No, not Melinda. Melinda.
Yeah, it's Melinda. Totally.
Oh. Yeah, so...
Majolner.
Unobtainium.
So vapor, guys, unless there's a vacuum, unless there's a dome, then the states of matter would live in harmony together.
Apart from if we have a little help from something called
Gravity, you fucking retard! Gravity! Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! Gravity!
He just does that when he doesn't have an answer. Yeah, he doesn't.
A lot of people are gravity dependent, man.
Gravity dependent.
Check away the dome. Take away the dome and you still have water.
Yeah, it's like
take away gravity, it destroys every textbook.
Yeah, it's like they're in a back alley somewhere. Like, dude, you got any gravity? I'm dependent on gravity. I'm gravity dependent.
Yeah, I need some of that gravity.
You know, how much is my fix for gravity today?
I get shakes, so I don't have my daily gravity.
Dependent on gravity.
Right, anyway, it's getting late, so I want to move on to the next slide.
So the next slide, space internet. We're coming to you, man. Well, I didn't forget. I saved the best for last. So
here we go. Water is level, and then space internet.
Yes.
Right. Tell us about this one.
So an astronaut in the ISS took pictures from space. Okay.
Yeah.
He posted them on Instagram from space on the internet.
Yeah.
This guy is Steven Swanson.
Yeah.
So can astronauts use social media in space?
Yes.
Actually, it's against. It's a policy that they should not go with their phones in space.
Well, maybe they didn't use their phone.
What did they use?
A computer.
Yeah, but most of the things that they go to do there are under their work permit. They're classified, so you can't just publish pictures without going through.
Unless they're told that they can publish that picture, which they
like
usually are.
And a sort of NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, until the agency.
Do you have any details of this agreement that says they're not allowed to post pictures that they take on the ISS?
My point is, there's no internet in space. Because the way internet works is through routers, and we've got hubs and repeaters and switches. So there's no gadget so far ever invented by man that can transfer a 1,000 miles point-to-point internet connection.
Apart from a little thing that I've got in my garden. Let's have a look.
So the least we can do is 400
my
meters.
new internet has arrived, and
so here we go.
Hey guys, how you doing? So my new internet has arrived, and I just want to show you something, as I am currently setting up my new internet, and to do that, I have to go out into my garden. As you can see, currently, it is searching the sky. And I'm just going to point the camera up.
Waves are everywhere, man. Waves are everywhere. Just because it's pointing the sky, don't mean it's not dropping signal.
Very, very directional.
It's doing all its adjustments, moving around to try and find its final location so that I can be connected to the internet from space. And to you, Flerfs, is where the hell am I getting internet from? When
good
the
question.
thing that is giving me internet is pointing directly up.
Good question. I'll educate you in a second.
If you're going to tell me it's a balloon, please tell me what balloons can maintain their exact position constantly, forever, to give me internet.
We'll educate you in a second.
Please do. Please educate me.
Educate you. Move to the next slide and let me teach you a bit of, since I'm a network engineer by profession. So we're going to get to it.
Yep.
I've been on the ground. I've observed. I've looked. I've listened. I've felt. I've lived. I've eaten. I've digested. I've fasted. So here, this is how internet works. Okay. So cell tower. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. So cell tower erect or satellite internet. So mainly we've got 4 modes of networks and internets, the way they work before the satellite, because the satellite was just introduced, isn't it?
I mean, Starlink's been around a while, but carry on.
Yeah. So we've got DSL. This is the direct subscriber line where you connect the cable to the ISP, Internet Service Provider. Just the cable, like fiber and the cable. But even so, the ISP is also supplied with the internet that is not through the cable. So it's all wireless to some extent. And we've got what we call cell towers or antennas. Now, cell towers are not everywhere, as we may know. Why GPS doesn't work in southern parts is because
works
there are
everywhere.
No, it doesn't work in the southern parts.
Yes, it does. I've used it in the southern hemisphere. GPS works everywhere in the world.
GPS or compass. Don't confuse the two.
Well, no. It says GPS there, and GPS works everywhere in the world.
You've been to the South Pole.
I've been to the southern hemisphere. I haven't been to the South Pole. I've been to Antarctica.
So how do you conclude that the most remotest areas of the southern
I've actually been to Antarctica, not the South Pole, but I've been to Antarctica, and our GPS worked when we were there.
So no cell tower plants in the same areas?
No cell towers.
So there are remote inhabited places, which include British Islands, the Grand Canyon.
Hold on. You've skipped over the point that in Antarctica, GPS does work.
No, southern part is not just Antarctica. True?
Well, yeah, but my point is that GPS works
and
everywhere.
It's not there are some parts of the Antarctica
GPS works everywhere. There isn't place where GPS doesn't work.
Is GPS internet?
No, but that's not the point. Your slide says why does
it's a compass.
Hold on.
Mainly GPS is just a compass.
Hold on. Your slide says why GPS doesn't work in southern parts, but it does.
I said southern parts. I did not say all southern or southern.
Yeah, but it does work in southern parts.
Pole.
It works everywhere.
I said
isn't
parts.
A place where
it works everywhere.
Work. Yes.
You've been everywhere.
There isn't a place that GPS doesn't work.
Because there are people who have been to the southern parts and they say, "Oh, there's no GPS."
No, GPS works
you can
fine
Google
in
that.
the southern hemisphere.
Okay, so we've got a jack of all trades kind
Trust
of.
me, sat nav works
person.
fine in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, I've been
Of
sailing in the southern hemisphere on T-class submarines, and when we surfaced, our GPS connected just fine.
No, I bet that was not what do you call this? The GPS radar.
No, it was
call...
GPS. I can tell you it was definitely GPS.
The way submarines work is that
please wait. Please do not tell me how submarines work.
All right, Craig. I'm gonna have to mute you so he can tell you how they work. All right, Sam, he's muted so you can tell him how submarines work.
In submarine, there's what we call what's this? The radar is called
radar. Radar is called radar.
No, there's a special term for that radar. What's
special term for the sonar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Sonar creates a map, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, in the in the region that the sub is, it will map the area. That's what sonar does.
Yes,
Can't confuse.
We're moving. We're going places.
Can't confuse.
Then what? Then how? Yeah, you tell him how the sonar maps it to get its location. Tell him.
Yeah. So when sonar is pointing west, it's a compass.
Yeah, sonar is a compass when it points west.
So it's not that area has got GPS, but the way sonar works, it creates a sort of a virtual GPS, so to put it.
The sonar creates a virtual GPS.
Yeah, you can't go with a phone in that area and have access to GPS.
Yeah,
you need to have special instrument and tools which are mounted on the submarine. So he didn't. Craig never used the phone or a laptop to. Those phones have got gyroscopes. Is it?
The phones have gyroscopes.
Yeah, they've got the gyroscope implanted.
We've got a gyroscope in phone. All right, so hold on. I want to make sure so that when Craig comes back, he understands all this. The sonar points west, which is a compass, and that creates a fake GPS. He never used a GPS on his phone.
It's a mapping.
Yeah,
because the way they when the sun is this side, they say, okay, we are facing north, we are facing west, we are facing this and that. So
this and that, yeah.
That's how they get the location, but that's a geographic pointing system.
They use sonar to go north. Wait, they use sonar to go north and west and this and that to get the location.
Yeah.
And then that fakes it for the gyroscope in the phone.
It's form of an approximated fakery.
Yeah,
just approximation. Fakery. Yeah.
All right.
It's not accurate.
I think we've got it. All right. Craig won't know how to respond. All right, Craig, go ahead. Give it a shot. Good luck.
Okay, so sonar doesn't really tell you where you are. It's short range for like seeing stuff underwater. When you surface, as in, you're no longer underwater, you aren't using your sonar. And what you do when you surface is you confirm your position. And one of the ways you confirm your position is by connecting to GPS, which you can't really connect to underwater because the water kind of gets away in the way of the signal. So once you surface, you connect to GPS to confirm your position on Earth. GPS coming from the sky. Nothing to do with sonar. Nothing to do with cell towers because you're in the middle of the ocean.
Floating towers.
Hold on, Sam. You'll get them in a second.
No towers.
I won't hold my line of thought.
There's no floating towers.
I won't hold my line of thought for too long.
Yeah, write it down.
There's no floating towers. There is no floating towers.
We've seen those in movies.
There is no floating towers.
All right, Craig, stop interrupting him, Craig. All right, Sam, go ahead. I'm sorry that he interrupted you so much.
We've got people who mark.
I'm going to get you back for this.
Animals.
You know that, right?
They put a tag on animals and to
get they tag animals.
The exact location of that animal. They would put floating beacons, but those are actually cell towers. They are mini
Yeah.
cell towers.
In the animals.
No, or just floating on the water.
So floating on the water are cell towers.
To connect to the tag, to where they are. So
Okay.
they'll put like a floating tower 100 meters or 800 meters, and then they'll put another one just like that, extending to
all over the ocean.
All over the ocean.
Yeah,
just
cell
like we have
towers
cable.
all over the ocean.
Just like we
millions
have,
of them every 100 or 800 meters.
Depending on the companies which do tracking of animals, they are all over.
Yeah.
There's ocean junk out there. Just like we have the cable, we've got the internet cable running through.
Don't
across
think you're getting away with this
the
too.
ocean. So I think that's how submarines tap the GPS.
All right, let me summarize it.
That's another way.
So the dolphins have tracking beacons in them.
Yeah.
And the tracking beacons, I don't know how the dolphins are related to this, but
About
the
the
dolphins
radios.
have tracking beacons and they send their signal to the cell phone tower that's every 100 or 800 meters all over the earth, floating in the water. And
No.
that's how the submarine figures out its location. And somehow with
No, they
sonar
can use those towers to their advantage.
Yes, to their advantage,
Yeah.
every 100 or 800 meters.
Yeah. They can use those towers. to their
But how is the sonar
Don't
involved?
forget that boats also have got this radio communication. So the way hackers operate, they
but
can even
how-
use a microwave.
But tell him how the sonar is involved too.
So the sonar, like you said, it does a mapping. So what a sonar maps everything. It can even map towers. So they say, okay, we're gonna use this infrastructure and that other infrastructure to connect to our base. So the
All right.
military has got the privilege to use any infrastructure. They've got the technology, advanced technology.
They do.
They can even use a microwave, send the vibration.
Yeah.
to whatever.
Sonar or a microwave. Like
So it's not that feed
yeah,
is not
so
coming
they-
from the satellite. That's my
so, like,
point.
they'll-
It's not coming.
So Sam, hold on. So like the main guy there that's in charge of navigation, he'll call down to the galley and he'll talk to the guy in the galley and say, "Hey, I need the microwave that you've got in the galley so that we
Nope.
can send out some vibrations."
They don't even, like we used to have SOS, right? Those were
You're
vibrations.
not wrong, Christopher.
Yes, vibrations.
Yeah, so they can do whatever with the microwave.
Yeah, so they call.
That's
all right,
just one example.
So all right, let's one more time. So the dolphins, the cell phone towers, the 800 or 100 meters, the sonar just does mapping, and then they call down to the galley and have the guy that runs the galley use the microwave to send vibrations. All right, Craig.
You
see
did
if
no.
you can-
Wait.
Oh, there's
Wait,
more.
Before you didn't get it on the dolphins. I meant like there are people who throw tags on the animals.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
beacons, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
somehow
the,
somehow
not
that's
the
related.
signal. I know the echolocation of animals that they can't use because it's natural. They can't seem to hack into that. Not
Yeah,
the
it's-
echolocation. No.
Yeah. All right. That'll. All right, Craig. Good luck. So you nailed it, Sam.
I just want to make sure everyone votes in the poll that I've just put up. I will adhere to the results.
Oh yeah. What did they say? Drum roll.
Just know, Som, that isn't a thing. There is no cell towers at sea. The pictures of floating things that you see are actually just weather monitoring stations and wave dissipation monitoring stations and to monitor the flow of the oceans. There's no actual cell towers at sea.
They can use anything. From a
But he
microwave.
just
they can use anything.
Sam just said that there were, therefore there are. Didn't you hear him say that?
We've seen them on National Geographic Channel.
Yeah, National Geographic Channel.
You saw them on National Geographic. Oh well, there we go then.
On the channel.
Yeah.
Those are beacons. It's expensive to say, okay, we want to plant this. It can harm the animals and all that. So they do it secretly. It's a cell tower, but due to 5G radiation and all that, they won't disclose. It will be harmful to the echolocation it distracts. It gets in the way of echolocation, in short. But the beacons are there. They can't just disclose it. You and I have been fooled.
Of course, yeah.
Not you, Sam. No. Not you. You've not been fooled.
No, he's too smart.
Yeah, I'm the wise man. I'm the wise man. Who let the wise man? Who let the wise man?
Yeah.
Well, Som, I've got to say that I can't debunk the majority of the things you say. Not quite for the reason you think, but, take a victory if you want.
Yeah, so I just wanted to educate you on the mods of the internet.
Hold on, Sam. He just gave you the victory. You should stand up and, run circles.
I think you should do a bow.
I'll do a bow.
There you go.
I'll do a L Cool J bow.
A bow wow.
There you go.
Cool J, right. L Cool J bow.
LL Cool J. All we saw was your midsection there. That's all we needed. Thank you. You know what, Craig? After this horrifying defeat that you just experienced, you probably have a backlog of things to read from the audience and then apologize to them
think so, yeah.
profusely. I think I should let you do that. And Sam, make sure get your answers ready, because I think these people are going to try to drill. They're going to try to grill you, but you are ready, Sam. You are ready.
So,
you're going to crush them.
Just to make sure
for the record, no
okay?
satellite internet exists. We get it from the cell towers,
Apart
which are
my
within range.
Internet, of course.
Which is why when you go to certain inhabited places, secluded places, remote places, you won't have access. Why don't you have access in Sahara Desert? The satellite is everywhere. Space is everywhere.
But you do with satellite internet. You get it in remote places. That's the thing. That's why you can
No,
have,
you don't.
have satellite internet. Yeah. That's kind of the point.
You haven't been to remote places.
I've been to many remote places. I've been to every continent on the planet.
You been to every remote place, Craig?
Cell phone provider,
everyone.
MTN. It claims everywhere. The motto for MTN is a cell phone provider. It says everywhere you go. But there's been certain places, because they claim to use satellite as opposed to cell towers. But there are places where you go and there's no coverage.
Right. So I want you to look at this. Right. So I am using my phone and I am connected to the cell towers around me. And that is the internet.
Yeah.
Right? That is the internet that I will get with the cell towers. Okay?
Yep.
You see that? So maximum of 5 megs a second. Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my internet, the Wi-Fi that's connected to that router there. And I'm going to do a speed test again. And we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that.
Is it high or low?
Well, it was 5 before.
Yep.
Now it's 142.6.
But he doesn't, Craig, he doesn't know if that's higher
because
or lower.
The cell tower is close, man. It's close.
Well, no, I showed you the... Right, again, right, I'll do it once more for you, right? My phone is now connected to the cell towers around me, okay? I am on the mobile internet, and I am doing a speed test. It's taken a while because... Right, so here we go. Here is the speed of my internet connected to the cell towers near me.
More devices dedicated to the cell towers in that network.
Right, so this is connecting to all of the cell towers around me, and I'm getting barely 2 megs, right?
Yeah, the traffic.
Right, now what I'm going to do...
Yeah, it's all the traffic.
So this button here turns on my Wi-Fi. Right, so I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi. I am now connected to Starlink, right? And
5G.
we are now going to do the speed test again.
Now that's dependent on the infrastructure. We've got 3G, 4G, 5G.
Yeah, that's the Starlink 3G.
You said it right. So that was a rather slow one for the Starlink, and it was 109.2. Right?
What generation? So, what generation is Starlink? Is it 5G?
No, it's not 5G.
Then what is it then?
It's a satellite dish.
No, but they have generations. All network providers have got generation.
It's not a network. I'm not connected to cell towers.
Well, it is a network.
Yeah, I'm not connected. It's not 5G or 4G. It's not part of that network, right?
It is a wireless. It is a wireless connection to a cell tower. Then what you call
I showed you the connection to cell towers.
Cable
and fiber. I showed you the speed of the connection to cell towers. I can change what my phone is connected to. I can make my phone connect to cell towers or to my Starlink.
He's just waffling. He's got nothing, Sam. Obviously,
two roads.
Obviously, you destroyed this point also.
Yeah.
So,
just
Craig,
this example.
Craig, get to your questions from the audience and all that garbage. Sam will destroy them too.
Let me just see what happens when I just run it from my PC quickly.
Sam, look at
no,
him.
Look, there are two roads leading to the next street.
The same
one road has got traffic jam, and one other road doesn't have traffic jam. What do you expect? More people
traffic jams, is it?
I'm sure less people are connected to Starlink.
Sam, in the United States, in the United States, we don't call it jam. Usually, we call it jelly.
What?
In England, we say jello, they say jelly, but for us, we don't say jam, we say jelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
So Stringer News 1 for $2 says, if S.O.M is the wise man, FTFE is the baby Jesus. Wanker, member for 24 months, that's twice around the sun, says, holy crap, made a live stream, finally, go fight go. Oh man, if you think this was fun, wait till tomorrow when I'm jumping into Twitter spaces. Jiffy Jiffworld gifts 5 memberships because he's a fucking awesome possum. And in Stringer News 1 for $2 says, even space lasers can't save S.O.M's potato internet. S.O.M, you should get Starlink, it might help you. Oh no, it's Andy, who's been a member for 9 months, says, no Xmas, Santa got arrested over Antarctica. Oh shit. Wait, so where'd those presents come from then? Caucasian Sensation for $2 says, how much is 25 quid in real money? It's about $33. Stringer News 1 for $2 says, S.O.M's
Illuminati
witch doctor...
confirmed.
S.O.M's witch doctor is ripping him off for internet. Toads in my eyes, $5 says,
He did that to Craig. It's 50-50.
Toads in my eyes says for $5, why do flat earthers only go silent when asked for a simple yes-no question, but can't shut up when something's being explained to them? I'm sure that should be a law of Flerfs added.
Because questions have got 3 answers. Yes, no, or shut up.
Yeah.
Connell Silverfur for
but
$2
you only
says,
asked for a yes
panic,
and no.
That was just S.O.M's head exploding. Vic, my favourite Viking from Canada, says $2.79 Canadian dollars. S.O.M, you're really, really, really bad at this.
Who said that?
Vic.
Specifics, please. Bad at what?
Vic, I can't believe Vic. Sam, don't listen to him. Vic is wrong.
Caucasian Sensation for $2 says, Craig, his volume is still drowning out. I'm sorry, for some reason, my microphone had gone down to 50%. I don't know why that happened earlier. Lil Watt gives $5 with no message. Thank you. Box for $2 Australian says, S.O.M is removing the air from the room right now.
Breathe in.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Generate. $2 gave a laughy emoji. Thank you. And in box for $2 says, I love me a good Christmas SOMCOM. JSS Tiger, $5. You obviously need to know the principle of air within water. Yeah, sorry, Som, I didn't know the science that you were telling me, I guess.
H2O.
Yeah.
Put the two gases together, they form no
Just
water.
like that. That's right. Put two H2Os together and you get water, right?
It's just letters.
Form any water.
Yeah.
It's just letters.
Jiggly JSS Tiger for $5 says hashtag my jiggly wiggly.
Pinata. For your
Sparky
pinata.
Steve for £5 says Jiggly Wiggly brought back memories of my naughty uncle. Craig, you're getting sued. Hashtag me too. 3-1's been a member for 9 months and says, I bet he believes that witches use black magic. He probably thinks that mirrors are magic too. Well, mirrors are magic. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The dong made magic too. It's real.
Bill Tetley, who's been a member for 5 months, says small willies mean no gravity and Toon is backing S.O.M. What did I walk into?
Sam, you did great. You did great.
Ari for $5 says, Craig, you need to go to Mariana Trench and fight the space octopus to discover the secrets of jiggly wiggly physics.
No GPS, no satellites.
Not at the Mariana Trench, definitely not.
Yeah, not down at the bottom there. That proves it.
No live debate.
Oh no, it's Andy
come
for
back
£2 says this is way
half a
funnier
day.
than a real debate with S.O.M. There's no real debate.
It's just actual.
Joseph Burke, who's been a member for half around the sun, says, Jesus Christ, I need some meth to make sense of what S.O.M. says.
You're atheist, but you say Jesus Christ. What about Lucifer? Damn.
Yeah, my buddy's Lucifer. It's a Rubik's for $2 says, obligatory NASA hush money. Shh, keep the lie going. Demusser for $4.99 says, S.O.M. implied the rope across the sub sags because of hallucinogen by oxygen poisoning. I mean,
Obviously.
I can't debunk that. Yeah, so
Mike is sorting the flat earth. The Rubik's is flat, so he's sorting the flat earth.
So the Earth's a cube.
This is
Got it.
flat.
Yep.
It's I don't know how it's flat, but
Bill Tetley,
Or
$5
ages.
says, how dare you call Riker dumb? He's the smartest good boy around. Nah, Commander Riker's not dumb. I mean, just look at this gorgeous face.
He's a hybrid. He's fake.
He's not. He's a border collie. He's a purebred.
Man bred.
He's a
Man
hybrid.
bred
He's fake.
alien. Man bred monster.
He's just a dog wearing a Starfleet uniform. Shut up. Demercer $4.99 says, according to S.O.M, all mixed breed gods are an affront to God. All mixed breed
They've got a
gods,
short.
dogs, I think.
They've
he
got
meant
a
to
short
say.
lifespan. Fluffy's have got a lifespan of 9 years. They make owners cry a lot. You know.
Clarence AS2 for £5 says, I think we can all agree that this has been the most crushing defeat you've ever had. Honestly, I just can't see any way back from you after this. Yeah, I apologise to my audience. I'm shutting my YouTube channel after this, basically. Warboss for $5 Canadian says, S.O.M, why me snaz bleeding? S.O.M, what you doing? A flurfy git? This level is stupid, making my noggin ache. Sorry, dude. I apologise. String News 1 for $5 says, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. The sky is blue, therefore Columbus was an aviation pioneer. Take that, wrong brothers. I can't argue with you. George M, member for 4 months, says pure comedy gold. Abso-fucking-lutely. Icy Spin 199 says, did Mr. Beast go to Antarctica? Is he a shill? Yes. Obviously Mr. Beast is a shill. At least this clone of Mr. Beast. What Mr. Beast clone we on to?
43?
No idea.
43.
No, 42.
Yeah, that's right. Caucasian Sensation for $2 says, S.O.M, Bologna is just hot dog pancakes. Bologna is just hot dog pancakes.
Yeah, no internet.
Okay then. Bill Tetley for $5. Hey S.O.M, Nurse Ratchet wants you to share a room with Mr. Cheswick. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Ooh.
He's got big nose. He's gonna suck the air out of the room. Like,
Yeah, his big nose. Mr. Cheswick's big nose.
Vic says for $6.99 Canadian dollars, well, I now know that I'm not only allergic to shrimp, but it turns out African words started give me brain damage.
Crazy, man.
There's no antidote
No
for
man
that
using
either.
it.
Bill Tetley for £5 says
it's
someone
terminal,
must have reprogrammed the word setter generator known as Democ and renamed it S.O.M. Nah, S.O.M's not quite as vile.
Yeah, Sam's the best.
Yeah, S.O.M's awesome.
I'm the bestest.
S.O.M
I'm the
just converted
greatest.
me to flat Earth, live in front of you, you know? Go on, click
can't.
this. Click this and send it to flat Earthers. Guys, I lost this debate so badly to S.O.M that I'm now convinced the Earth is completely flat and not a globe. Thank you, S.O.M.
Flat power. Flat power.
Caucasian Sensation for $2 says McFlatty needs to show up to moderate. No, McFlatty doesn't know how to use Zoom.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
his laptop started on fire. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Zoom is
terrible.
it's a liability.
He's still grounded.
Mr. E-Man gifted 10 memberships because he is a fucking awesome possum. Slivery for £5 says, FTFE, I applaud you for managing to keep it together. I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Warboss, $2 Canadian says, Craig, I hope your brain box is okay after this smashing. It's not. It's really
He got fried. He got fried.
He did. He got fried.
Rach bought my favourite AI for $5 Australian, says jiggly wiggly, lol. Warboss 5 Canadian says, haha, look at that git, clueless and being dragged around like a swig on a leash. MC Toon, you brutal git, keep the laughs coming. Yeah, you do know you're paying for this, Toon, right? Like, you will suffer.
What? I didn't pay anything for this.
No, you're going to pay.
No, I didn't pay you anything. Look, NASA didn't pay us anything, people.
Shh.
They paid your brain cells.
Kirk Brackov for $10 says, I came a week ago. Last thing I saw, that was Rachie's last chance. Watched everything, Rachie, and I want her to know she's awesome. FTFE high five. Rachie is awesome. You are absolutely right. Thank you. Plastic Citizen, who's been a member for 13 months, says, thank you for this, FTFE. This has to be the most enjoyable stream I've watched in a long, long time. There's something wrong with you, people. She likes dicks inside her. For $2 says, don't worry, S.O.M, you smashed him, Dolphin Fi. Yeah, you did. You smashed me, dude. Bill Tetley, £5. I need you to subject me to one of those NASA authorization mental reboot codes, please. No, Bill, they're reserved for me, I'm afraid. Alpha 7421-8 activate. Toads in my eyes for $2 says, not laughed this hard in a very long time. I love S.O.M. An industrial nerd who's been a member for 11 months says, when is the FTFE versus S.O.M versus Toon rap battle? Never. That's not a thing. Whoa. It's not gonna.
We got it right.
We should do a rap with S.O.M. and that'd be so good. S.O.M, can you rap?
Frigid TBH for Frigid 4 for 349 TBHs retracted their message. Just type what you meant to say. Thank you for the super chat. And then Desert File for $2 says, this isn't worth least $2. You're right, mate. It is. I'll be contacting you soon to sort out the mouse mats and getting you back on to debunk Flatzoid. But that was amazing. I'm going to end the poll there, and I did say that I will adhere to that. So, Toon, I'm going to invade your channel at some point. You don't have a choice.
Success. It's been a success.
Right.
It's been a success.
This is where round and flat comes together and cooperate. I once believed the earth was both round and flat.
Yeah. So, as you're here, do you want to hear a song that I rapped in?
Sure.
Because around here, at the end of streams, we ask important questions like, can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
Jet engine fuel is a hoax.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
Good morning. These words come with a storm warning. Better batten down the hatches, grab some matches and brace yourself for a long day of misery. YouTube has given me the power to reach up into the sky and show you all that we live on the ball. I bring you science that's comprehensible. Your view is indefensible. You're reprehensible.
Over, Mr. Sensible.
When I was young, I never thought I would be here to see this. A pile of random nonsense dressed up as bullshit. Your ignorance will be the death of us all, like running head first, full speed into a wall. You could always read a book, buy a telescope, set it up and take a photo of the moon, or just be a buffoon. I send you in a balloon up to the stratosphere on page 3.
You're a few fries short of a happy meal. You're dumber than a box of hair. The wheel's spinning but the hamster's dead, and you're as smart as bait. You forgot to pay your brain bill. You're missing a few buttons on the remote control. 24 cents short of a quarter. You're surfing in Nebraska. You're as bright as Alaska in December, and you fell out of your family tree. You don't have
like a whole
all
song?
the cornflakes in one box. You got an IQ of 2 and it takes 3 to grunt. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, and there's a vacancy on the top floor. Your antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. You're several nuts short of a fruit
You're Mr.
cake.
Sensible, calm down, don't go too hard. You don't need to hustle burying Flerfs in your backyard. You're a man of science, poise and grace. Mage 2 did everything to wipe the grins off the face. So Nathan, get away from those kids. The world is not flat and it doesn't have a lid. Recognize the differences between the textbook and the Bible and control yourself. Lay off your slander and your lies. You're a bunch of knobs poisoning the well of the youth, spreading lies that you like to claim as knowledge and truth. Stop spreading fresh bullshit like the butter on your bread. Maybe a musical assault and knock some sense into your head. I hope one day you'll hear these lyrics and smile, and you realise you used to be a 40-year-old child. Now it's time to wake up, open your eyes and see, and acknowledge the existence of.
You're a few clowns short of a circus. Your phone is off the hook. Your sewing machine is out of thread. You're all foam and no beer. You don't have all your dogs on one leash. An intellect rivaled only by garden tools. There's no grain in your silo, and your skylight leaks a little. Your belt doesn't go through all the loops. You couldn't pour water out of a boot without instructions on the heel. Your slinky's kinked, and you're proof that evolution can work in reverse. A few feathers short of a whole duck, one fruit short of a full bowl.
Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now.
Here I come, S.O.M, you ready?
Brain right now.
You thought it was over? Well, I'm still standing while you're swinging, flinging feces, talking shit just like the human centipede. You've got the mind of a chimp, and I'm here to expedite your shore leave. Cause I'm a seaman, but not the kind I rit up on your mum's gums. I'm the kind that sailed submarines and fired guns. I could float a boat across the ocean with my eyes closed, circumnavigate the globe with a compass and a bag of sausage rolls. Well, all you can do is nibble on your toes. I'll smack you with the hose that you taught a water level, sit and swivel. You nasal gazing muppet, you can stuff it harder than the wallet stuffed by Warren Buffett. And I don't care about your sauces unless you're serving them. And I don't care about your lines unless you're curving them. Now step away from me, you're sucking up my oxygen with the vacuum where your brain should be, you dumb fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, suck. So
That's how you do
unfortunate. A brain is something I don't have. I have a subconscious.
I
Brains
agree
are for
with what you
losers.
said. You don't.
You're not
have
supposed
a
to
brain.
say that out loud, Sam.
I have a subconscious, and I don't have a brain. Brain are
So,
for the
thank you for
indoctrinated.
enlightening us. I really, really do appreciate it. I am now fully enlightened. Thank you very much. Toon, I hate you. You will suffer. Don't think I will ever forgive you for this.
I'm gonna mute you. Here, hold.
In the light here.
And you out there, everybody watching, remember the most important thing. Let me find my outro first. That stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat Earth. That's not the right one. Fight the flat. 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 Fight the flat.
Fight the flat. Hey.